like an airplane or something go by. And we're live. Today we're playing some second edition. It feels so weird to put this far back. Some second edition Dungeons and Dragons. We're doing a story based on a Conan short story called Black Tears. And this was actually, I'm using kind of this from Wesley Connally. He kind of wrote up a little module, which I'm going to modify slightly to my taste. And we've got our 5 players here. And I think what we'll do, just to keep life simple, is let's just do a quick character introduction on everybody's character before we start. And then we'll kind of roll into the action, if we will. And I guess we'll go with my left, which is going to be Carlos. Carlos the Quiet.
You're muted.
He's muted, yeah.
I'm Alador the Barbarian from Ophir.
Cool.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep, again, I didn't know if you want to say anything else. She's a man of few words. Alador the Barbarian. Fantastic.
I have my bastard sword and battle axe. I'm also equipped with a dagger. And I have a long bow with some arrows.
Nice.
I'm ready to fight.
Good. Mikey?
I'm playing Zila, the powerful wizardess from the desert. And she has a familiar around her neck, not strangling her, a snake called Hiss.
Nice.
And yeah, let's see how long I survive with 19 hit points.
Nice. 19 hit points, that's a lot for second edition. Ryan?
Not for 7th level.
That's true. Ryan? Ryan? Is he frozen?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Okay, so Mark. Who's muted?
God damn it. I am Sayud, master of the Dune Sea, lord of falcons.
Nice. And Rush.
Dicilio, the Sumerian faithful of Crom.
Nice. Okay, so Ryan's just staring at me down there, so hopefully he'll come back in a second. Okay, so you guys are traveling across the deserts. You're actually traveling with a group led by Gela. Gela is this kind of an older man. You're on 7th level now, so you're pretty well-established adventurers, and it's not normal for you to be like, let's say, protecting a caravan type thing, but this was a favor you're doing for Gela because this is somebody who you've known throughout your entire career. He helped you a lot when you were kind of new, and maybe you didn't all know each other at the same time, but you may have even met each other through this this gentleman, Gela, and he's asked you and several of his other kind of faithful friends to help him traverse this desert as he's heading to basically recover some lost treasure. Not lost, but more like buried or hidden by him a long time ago, and as he's getting up in the years, he wants to bring the treasure back to his the town that he kind of rules now, that he lords over, and pass it on to his children. So you're kind of you're doing this mission partially out of friendship, partially obviously to get paid, and you're traveling through the desert with besides the 5 of you and Gela, you're traveling with about a dozen footmen and Gela's Lieutenant Gomer. As you start to enter this kind of narrow gully in the desert of midday, you're suddenly taken upon by a bunch of soldiers or raiders from above, and you should probably roll initiative as you're being attacked by arrows from above. So who wants to roll initiative this combat? The way initiative works is it's group initiative, and one person will just roll it for the whole party. So
Let me please, I'm writing down my spells.
okay. Let's go with Rush.
I'll get it.
All right, Mark. Roll us some initiative. A D10. Low is good. Oh. They rolled 10, so they're pretty slow on theirs. So unless you roll a 10.
7.
Okay. So you'll get to act first. You're essentially heading through this pass when you suddenly look up, and I guess you spot them first with a 7 initiative versus their 10. You see these bowmen kind of pop up from behind some rocks and aim down upon you. Looks like there's maybe a dozen of them or so up the side of the ridge, and they're about to loose some arrows at you guys. You're on. By the way, if I didn't give you guys a horse, you have a horse. You're all on horseback right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what does everybody want to do?
Are they clustered together?
They are. They're on both sides of the ridge above you, about 40 feet or so up, and slightly to the front. They waited until you got close, but they're not super close. They're probably there's at least 5 or 6 per side.
Okay. How many would I get in a 20-foot cube?
Yeah, they're pretty close together. You could probably get 4 at least in a 20-foot cube.
Okay. I will cast Stinking Cloud to the left then.
Nice.
Although that will happen next round. So.
Okay, it's a full round.
Mhm.
Okay.
How far to the rocks that they're on?
The actual climb will be about 35 feet or so, and you're in a relatively narrow space, so you're like within 40 to 50 feet of them. You'd have to move if you're using a melee weapon, or you could shoot at them with an arrow. What's everybody else want to do?
How far away are they again?
About 50 feet.
Sayud will dismount and get behind his horse and ready his bow.
I want you to have a relationship.
Okay, they're on both sides of you, so you want to turn your horse so that it's this way?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
And allows you to
Anybody else?
almost seems to think it's okay upset.
First of all, can everybody hear me now? We good?
Yep.
Yep.
Upset it for some reason. This computer's been a pain for the last couple weeks. Let's see.
Yes.
Think I'll follow Saud's lead and slide off my horse as well.
Okay.
And just ready the sling I've got.
Okay. So you guys can cover behind your horses. How about the rest of you?
So, yeah, I don't think that I have any ranged anything. Oh, I do. I have a short bow. All right. So yeah, I'll get off my horse and ready my short bow. We only have one caster, right? That's
Yeah, everybody else is basically like a soldier. I mean, besides your party, there's only one caster.
well, I'll move next to the caster, use my bow, and sort of do the meat shield thing.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same, pull out my long bow and get a flight arrow ready.
Yeah, dismounting and readying your bow, that's going to pretty much take up your action, right?
Yeah, I think so, because you probably didn't have that bow out.
Am I gonna... Okay, sounds good.
I had to look up cover, so you're making me look up a rule already. Okay, I got it. Good. Good. All right, so that's cool. They loose their arrows, and you guys pretty much all behind. For your Stinking Cloud, you sat on the horse, right? Because you can't move and cast, right? So you're up on the horse still?
Yep.
Okay. I probably should get out more D20s so it's faster. Okay. So first guy is going to. Now there's a dozen of them. So actually, there's enough people here that they're probably going to only one bowman is going to attack each of you, and then the rest of them are going to attack the general footmen that are on ground. Okay, so that's your AC 4. Okay, so Drusilla, you get hit with an arrow, barely, and it does 4 points of damage.
Me?
No, Drusilla.
Oh.
Yep. But you actually take 2 arrows. Just check there. Yeah, 16. Okay. Yep. 2 arrows going to you for 6 points of damage. going down the row here. Okay, Zila. Oh my god. You are the luckiest person ever. I rolled 2 1s.
Yes.
Sweet.
That bowman basically shoots himself in the foot.
They broke their bows.
Yeah, exactly. There were 2 1s, maybe. What's your AC? Okay, AC 5. Okay, so no. All right, so 1 arrow into Elidor for 5 points. Oh, actually, you have cover. Sorry, you guys all have cover. They might have missed you back. Sorry, rewind. So I'm gonna say you're 75% hidden. So they're -7. So actually, you didn't get it at all, Elidor. And I'm just gonna go again because I forget what the rolls were. So if I gave you damage, just erase it. Let's start over.
Okay.
Silo. 7. Okay, you missed, but your horse gets hit. I'm gonna say missed back as well. Doesn't even hit your horse. That's 2 shitty rolls for them. And Eldor, your horse gets hit. And Sayud, you also do not get hit. Yeah, none of you guys get hit with arrows that round. But okay, a bunch of the kind of footmen, because they stayed on their horses, they were about to charge up the hill, or they started to charge up the hill, I should say. They got hit. So a couple of your kind of footmen dropped down, and we're into the next round. So Stinking Cloud takes effect, right?
Yes, for 5 rounds, everyone has to roll a poison save.
Okay.
And if they don't pass, they're like, they can't act. The others, if they pass, they can move out.
So oh. So throws. Player's Handbook in this edition.
Are you looking for the saves?
Yeah.
Combat section. Page 134. If you've got the revised version.
Because I don't have the revised version. Not good. Sorry, guys.
Check page 100. I think it might be there.
100.
I think.
100. There we go. Thanks, guys. Let's see. They are. Okay, so their poison save is 15. Okay. Okay. Only 1 fails, so the other ones can just move out.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know. Okay, so
Thing.
well, there's nowhere for them to really move except for down, so they're going to drop their bows and start working their way down, because if they move backwards, they'll be out of combat. So they start to like work their way down the ridge to fight you guys with swords. They draw their swords and move down. The one that was able to move is going to step out of the cloud, and then yeah. Okay, so when they have their turn, so let's roll initiative for this round. You're muted, Mark.
10.
10. Oh, he's okay. All right, they're gonna go first. So those guys are crawling down. I'm gonna say they won't be able to act like crawl because it's if they don't want to go take damage coming down. The rest of the guys are gonna shoot arrows at you guys. So same deal. Rush, you're completely missed. Beck, your horse takes 2 arrows. Ooh, I think you got hit that time. Your AC is only 10, right? So you got hit with 2 arrows, Zila.
Oh,
Yep. 1 for 4 points total. And Carlos, your horse is also hit twice. And, I'm sorry, Aldor, your horse is hit twice, and Sayud, your horse is hit once. So your horses are actually, some of the horses anyways are looking kind of wounded. We just go for the rest of them. Okay, 4 more of your like kind of foot soldiers get hit with arrows. All right, now it's your turn to act. So at this point, you guys are basically behind the horses. There's 3 guys that are climbing down the ridge. There you can see a total of, because now they're all like standing up shooting. You see a total of 7 guys with arrows, with bows rather at the top. They look like they're they just shot arrows at you guys. And then your kind of footmen, you've got 6 of them left. They're climbing the side to fight. And as is Gala. He's got his sword out because he didn't have a bow.
I didn't listen now. Are the people on the right side still on the ridge completely? Yep. Okay.
There's 5 of them that you can see.
Okay, I'll finish this now on the right side. Fireball.
Nice. Okay, so I gotta save.
I should get them all.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah. I would say so. They make a spell save, right?
Hold on. I think they have. Yeah, for half damage.
Okay, they all fell.
Good. Okay, let's see. 76.
Nice.
10, 13, 17, 19, 22.
Yeah, so your fireball erupts, and just when it's a flash of light, and then you just see like these crispy soldiers at the top just drop. All 5 of them fall.
Do we see ashes fall down on us?
Yes, ashes rain down upon you.
Thanks.
Yes. What does everybody else want to do? You've got 2 guys up on the left side on the ridge with bows still, and then you got 3 guys climbing down.
I want to try to get one of the guys that are climbing down with the flight arrow.
Okay.
Oh man, I rolled a 2.
Okay, that probably doesn't work.
No.
So we get 2 shots with the bow then.
All right, a 20.
That definitely hits. And double damage in this, right?
Damage. Damage 5.
Okay, doubled. So 10. Which is enough to kill. It drops.
Am I able to get to any of them on foot?
Yeah, the 2 that are climbing down, you could run up and attack them.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to charge them.
Cool.
If it can. So I get 2 attacks around, I think.
Nice.
So 2 dice. Well, actually, all right. I'm gonna, I'm trying to think, should I split them or just go after one dude? But can I decide that after the first? Yeah, all right. First attack.
No, you can't, because you can't move after your attack. Can you move after your attack?
Gotcha.
You can? Okay, you can do it then.
All right. I got a 14 and 12.
Okay. And they're on +6. So which is that hit?
14.
Okay. So yeah, then you only needed an 8 to hit him.
All right. The damage is 10.
You split them, you said, right?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
1 for 10, 1 for 6.
Okay, the 10 kills the guy. So you basically slice through the first guy and then step over and attack the other guy. Take a good chunk out of him, but he's still standing. Barely. Is everybody else done?
Let's see here. Sorry, trying to remember how combat works in 2nd edition. Let's see. One of the guys on the ridge, I'll go ahead and sling a. Says I will.
You want to use your sling?
Yeah.
You can do that. There's 2 guys on top of the ridge, or there's one guy that just got. Well, you don't want to do that because you'll take a risk of hit your companion. So it's one of the guys on the top on the left.
All right. So let's see. D20, and if I'm reading this sheet right, I'm at a -3 to hit for non-proficiency.
Not proficiency in a sling.
I'm trying to read this character sheet. It says to hit modifiers non-proficiency penalty -3. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
but you should be proficient in a sling.
Oh, it's just straight.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Sorry, I was looking on the wrong. I was looking not as on the weapons.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's only for weapons you're not proficient with. But
Yeah, I don't think I would have given you a weapon you weren't proficient with. So.
All right, that
I'm
makes
not
sense.
mean like
Sorry. Okay, so it looks like there's no modifiers for the sling. So it's just a straight roll. Like, roll the 12.
Okay. And what's your attack at?
Attack
Which your arm 2 hit arm class 0.
Mm.
Should be in the middle of the page.
Let's see.
should be 13 or something. What do the others got? Your fighters too, right?
Everybody's a fighter, yeah. He's a rogue. 7th level rogue is 17.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, yeah, I see it
you're
now.
17. And they're armor class 6, so you would need an 11. So you roll a 12, so you got him.
Yeah.
So roll some
Okay,
damage.
so that's a D4. So I have a D4. And this is why you never let people borrow your dice. Now I'm looking for a D4. Oh, here's one. 3
Nice.
damage.
Nice. Okay. You pop him with the sling stone. He's still up. Who hasn't gone?
Zyod will release his falcon Tartuk to harass one of the archers,
Okay.
and I will loose arrows upon the other.
Okay. Do you want to harass the one that's been injured or the one that hasn't been injured?
He'll harass the one that's been injured.
Okay, then shoot the other. Okay, good.
Okay.
Nice. He is harassed too.
And he'll attack next round and possibly poke out his eye.
Nice.
So I hit armor class 8 with the first one,
Okay, so that misses.
and I'll definitely hit with that. I rolled a 17
Nice. Give me some damage.
for 4 damage.
Nice. Cool. He's got an arrow stuck in him. He is not harassed. Cool.
I'll shoot a second one at him.
Cool. Didn't you already shoot twice?
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
You just missed it. Everybody's gone, right? Cool. Initiative again, please. They got a 3 this time.
I got a 1.
Nice. All right, you guys go first. You got basically three combatants. One's climbing down the ridge that took a little bit of damage from a sword already. One is being harassed by a falcon and has one sling stone bopped off his head, and the other one has an arrow stuck in him.
Okay.
Also on
Tartuk will strike.
Nice.
Not likely. He's got 2 claws and a beak.
Fantastic.
Oh, and I rolled a 1.
Oh.
And a 19. His stacco is 20.
That hits.
That
Only on
does.
crest.
So that's 1 damage.
Nice.
And then
Didn't quite put the eye up.
and he missed with the beak. Darn it.
Okay.
The beak is awesome.
The beak is the good one.
Yeah, it pokes out his eye.
Nice.
um,
Nope, he's still got his eye for now.
Yep. I will shoot at the other one.
Okay.
And that's rolled a 19
That hits.
and I hit twice.
Nice.
I rolled a 15 on the next one. So
Definitely
that's
hits.
3 damage and 7 damage. So 10 total.
Nice. That takes him out. So your 2 arrows lodged through his chest. All's dead. Leaving just the one guy. Well, 2 guys left. One of which is right next door, was engaged with Decilia, right? Did you engage with one of them?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy's still up.
He's still up? Yes. All right. It's my turn.
If you want.
Sweet. Well, I think I missed with one, but I got an 18 with the other.
Okay.
So an 18 will definitely hit him. And that one will do 4.
4. All right, you take a good chunk out of him, but he's not down. He's bleeding heavily.
That's a bad roll.
What does everybody else want to do?
Let's see. I take it the clearest target would be the guy who's still trying to climb down, or do we get that guy?
There's one guy climbing down and one guy being harassed by the falcon. If you want to use a missile weapon, I think that there's a chance you might hit your opponent in both cases, because the falcon would be considered a. Check that to be sure. But you could also move forward and use a weapon.
Yeah, I'll
Just make sure that's
I'll
true.
go ahead and move forward and wait. No, wait, no. I'll just I'll stick with the sling and I'll go ahead and fire at the guy climbing down.
Okay, you're gonna use your sling. All right.
So
So you're both the same size, basically. All right. Okay, which roll?
11.
Okay. Let's see. If that goes 17. So you okay, no, you miss him. You miss it flies right between the two guys. Between Celio and his opponent, it misses. Who has not gone? Alador hasn't gone, right? Nor has Zila.
Yeah, I would like to go last.
Okay.
I'll kill the rest off.
I'm gonna take 2 shots at the guy that's coming down.
Okay. So you're also
Got the
shooting into
back
melee. So just to be sure, just to be clear, if you shoot into melee, there's a chance you're going to hit your friend here.
Say that again.
Either one of these two that you shoot at, there's a chance you're going to hit your own people, because one's fighting Decilio and the other one's fighting a falcon.
Our foot soldiers.
No, I mean you're going to hit your party members here.
Oh.
Yeah. I like that you didn't really care if it was a foot soldier, though. I like that. Nobody cares about that.
Yeah, then it would be okay.
Yeah.
It's what they're here for.
Exactly.
All right.
Units. We're good.
Then I'm gonna move closer.
Okay. You
Move
could
up
drop
with
your
the
bow
party
and try
members
and
and
throw a
move
weapon and attack if you want. You can do all that one.
That's what I'll do. I'm gonna put away the longbow and I'm gonna pull out my battle axe.
Nice.
Get some.
All right, go for it. Chop it, chop.
That's my move right there, right?
No, you can attack.
Oh, okay.
As long as you drop the bow, not like put it away neatly. I mean, if you want to take your time, then.
I got you. I think I said I'll put it away, but I'll drop it. 4.
Okay. That's not going to hit.
So how many are left?
Okay, so there's one engaging in melee with their 2 comrades, and one is up on the top of the ridge with the falcon.
Who looks shittier?
The one in melee.
Okay, so 3 magic missiles on the melee one. 4, 5, 10, 12 damage.
Okay, that he gets smacked with the magic missiles. And
I
falls.
hope so. And 2 on the other one. 5, 7.
That also kills him.
Ugh.
So yeah, the magic missile takes out the last remaining guys, and you have of your dozen men. There's 6 left plus Gileo plus you guys, and you are all quiet.
Smug smile. Did we take damage anywhere?
You did, right?
Yeah, but aside from me,
I don't know.
nobody really.
I think a couple of horses got hit, but I think that's
Yeah, the
it.
horses are not doing well, but they're not dead. But they're definitely, some of them have got some serious arrow wounds.
Can I do some healing on it so it doesn't go down too soon?
I don't know. Can you?
I could. I don't know. Well, it works on party members. You have to decide if that works on a creature. I have healing and herbalism, so
Oh,
if I tend to it the whole day, I could possibly give it back 3 hit points for the next day. So
okay. Is that what you want? You want to spend a day doing that? I don't know.
you do well. Not. I mean, it only has to be in the care of the healer, so it can actually move, travel.
Okay. You can do that, but I'm going to say it'll slow you down if you want to do that, because obviously you can't have somebody on it.
Do we have enough horses?
You have 1 horse each.
Well, can we?
Whoever's horse is wounded is getting fixed. I'm sorry?
Can we take the horses that they had? Didn't they have horses too?
I don't know. Did they?
I thought you said they did. That's why I was asking you.
You have city horses.
No. I thought they had horses.
Oh, you haven't really looked. You guys are all standing in a basically
Okay.
a valley.
I'm gonna look and see if they have horses.
Oh, okay. You want to climb up? Okay, so you're gonna climb up the ridge.
And I'm
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right, so you climb up the ridge. Well, actually, you do have extra horses because you have dead guys on your side. So that is actually
Oh, good. Okay.
That'll work.
So yeah, you actually do have extra horses because they didn't attack any of your. They were on their horses when they got shot, so they didn't use them for cover.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, I won't bother.
Okay. Either way.
well.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna start the time-honored tradition of looting the bodies.
Oh, okay. You want to climb up? Well, the 5 on the right are completely turned to ash, so there's nothing there.
Oops.
The other ones are. They've got. They have each one had a scimitar and a short bow, and they've each got about 12 arrows, and they each have.
Nice.
They each have about 25 gold pieces, we'll say on average, so just round it out. So that's 125 gold pieces total.
Hmm.
I guess the people turned to ash probably, their gold probably was, well, no, gold melts pretty easily. So there's some blobs of gold.
Yeah, gold and those metals that can be gone.
Sayud will restock on some arrows. That's for
Okay.
sure.
Nice. They're sheath arrows.
Good.
Let's see.
More damage doing with the arrows. Cool. So
The only thing I'm really interested in is the money. So
okay.
It's,
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Sayud will recommend that we sacrifice our horses, the injured ones, to the gods of the dunes. Put them out of their misery.
And she steps to the side and waits for them to do the man work.
I'm gonna pull the arrows, pull some arrows out of the horses before we sacrifice them.
Because I think you already kind of did some of the heavy lifting anyway.
Yeah. So Dicilia was climbing to the top to look to see if they had horses. When you climb up, you actually see a couple of people that are a fairly good distance now. I mean, not super far, but that seem to have taken off on horses. And you do see other horses, but they're running, like they're spreading out. Like in other words, these 2 people probably like made the horses run, and then they took their horses and took off. So you see 2 fleeing people.
I will send Tartuk to follow.
Okay. Tartuk follows.
This
you
is
guys
why
are now you guys are looting and stuff.
Mhm.
Essentially, Tartuk would basically just follow them and then circle once they stop somewhere.
Okay, so you can spot them from a distance. Smart. Cool. That happens. So you're going to sacrifice your horses.
Oh,
I
definitely.
Guess, and I guess bury or burn the bodies of the slain soldiers, or is what Gila would want to do. So that's probably what you guys do. So that takes a few hours. Yeah, I guess do you tell Gila about the running people?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, he's pretty motivated to get them, because they kind of just came in and killed half of his people. Yeah, he's fine with following if that's what you guys want to do. And you set out towards the raiders, basically that set against you. And you're traveling, pretty much into the dusk, and you can see your falcon is up high. It's kind of making circle backs every once in a while to make sure that you can keep track of it. As the night, as it starts to get closer to nightfall, you see that the falcon has stopped. And it's circling at one spot, so they've stopped. So you could probably approach them at night if you want to travel closer at night.
I hope they didn't die from exhaustion. I want to send them some payback.
Sayed would recommend that we approach under the cover of night.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think that Galad would be fine with that. Maybe you guys could set up a camp, and then like a mile or so away or whatever. And then now basically it's getting darker. Then you guys could scout forward to see exactly what's going on.
I tell them that I could make one of them. No, forget it. Wrong spell. It's okay. Sorry.
Okay. Sayed suggests everyone sleep with their boots on.
Okay. So who wants to creep forward once the nighttime comes? So that's what you're going to do. Is everybody going, like the whole party, or?
Sayed is going.
Are the more stealthy of us, me and whoever else can go. I mean, under the cover of darkness is kind of my thing.
And Sayed is a creature of the desert, so he will approach as well.
Okay.
All right.
Anybody else?
Do we know how many? Sorry.
You only saw 2.
Oh, okay.
But you don't know if they joined anybody else.
Okay. Yeah, I will stay a bit dark.
Cool. Okay, so you guys are able to kind of creep up. I mean, it's not that far, and you're, it's nighttime. And as you get close, maybe within a quarter mile or so, you start to see a light from a campfire, or a couple of campfires actually, and you can actually see some tents and stuff. It actually looks like a pretty well set up camp. There's about a dozen or so tents, maybe 15, in a circle, with a kind of a large-ish fire in the center, and then a couple of smaller fires that are closer to some of the tents. But you don't see a lot of people. I mean, you don't see anybody really. You hear some voices, but not a lot. It's hard to make out if it's just the 2 people, or if there's just being quiet because it's nighttime.
Let's see here.
Elador's going to say that I think we should split up and check the tents first, if we're going to approach like that.
I agree. It's better to know how many we're dealing with.
I could throw in some confusion on the whole camp. They would be occupied for some time.
That sounds like, let's see, perhaps wait until we get a little closer
Yeah, you're probably about a quarter mile away.
Yeah, wait. We'll approach.
Okay.
And once we get to a distance, a sensible distance, you can do your thing there.
All right.
Cool. All right. So you approach. Are you going to stay together as a group, or are you spreading out? Like, how are you going to do this? The thing itself is because it's about 15 or so tents. It's spread out over maybe like 100 yards. You know, it's pretty big encampment. Yeah, 100 yards. They're pretty big.
Well, Sayud will split up from the others. Not too far though. Stay within eye shot.
Thanks.
Okay.
Did you-
So you're gonna
Yeah, I'll
like
do
spread
the
out,
same.
but basically stay together. Okay.
Yeah, I'll head to the opposite direction.
So you're like fanning.
Yeah.
What's your from left to right? Let's get a kind of. I mean, you're in a line, but let's like marching order-ish. Like who's to the far left?
Sayud will take it.
Okay. And then next to you, I mean, not next to you, but let's say 10 yards away or whatever.
I'd like to stay in the middle.
Okay. So who's the next person then? If you're in the middle. There's 5 of you, so it'd probably be Sayud, then
I'm going to head off
I'm
to the
all-
right. Sorry.
okay, so Decilio's to the right.
Yeah,
No.
I guess I'll.
I'm Decilio.
Yeah, Alador went to the right.
Eldor went to the right. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then Decilio went to the left.
No, Decilio's going to stay near the mage because she's kind of the head
In the center.
and she's only got 19 hit points, so I'm
15.
15 now. Excuse
Okay.
me.
All right, so you're gonna stay basically right next to her, but everybody else is spreading out. So you two guys are in the center, and then we've got Sayud off to one side, Alador to the other. Where's the rogue? Where's Beck?
I would guess I was gonna go to the right anyway, so I'm in between the main group and Alador.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you guys spread out, you know, maybe 10, 15 yards piece apart, and you approach the camp. And it seems a little strange because you don't really see anybody for such a large fire in the center as you're approaching. And when you get in within close enough that you can see, you only see 4 people by this big fire, and they keep throwing more wood onto it. Actually, as they don't really see you at first. They're just kind of like throwing wood onto this fire, making like a very large bonfire.
As soon as I'm close enough, although I expect this is an ambush, I'll throw the confusion spell.
Okay, so how close do you need to be to do that?
120 yards.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that. No problem. Okay,
Although
so-
I actually wait a little bit longer, so the others can rush in one round. So that would be. That's too close. I'll go at 60 yards.
Okay.
And that's a 60-foot cube. And everyone is allowed a saving throw, or is the spell -2 penalty.
Oh wow, nice. Okay. Failed. All right, they're
I knew it, only 4, shit. Okay. And a D10 for what they are doing. I mean, you can abstract it. If you roll a 1, wander away. 2 to 6, stand confused for a run round. 7 to 9, attack nearest creature. 10, act normally for 1 round.
Okay. So you cast a spell, and they're all just kind of standing there. They stop what they're doing, and they're just kind of standing.
Okay. I'll look to the others, shrugging. Only 4.
Yeah, and they more or less have their backs, or at least their flanks to you right now. They're not even looking in your direction. They're all kind of like in the light of the fire. So what does everybody want to do?
Let's see. see.
You're now 60 yards away, I guess.
Saeed will ready his kopesh and move towards the camp.
Okay.
Still not convinced that there's only 4. At least my character wouldn't be. I don't want to
forward
shoot.
than that 64 cube.
There's 4 that I can see.
Well, it's only 64 cube.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I don't
64
want
cube,
to.
right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to shoot an arrow because if there's more, I don't want to alarm them
Gotcha.
already.
Makes sense. So you're gonna move in. What's everybody else doing?
Same thing, but I'm going. You said there were about 15 tents, sir. I'm gonna move closer towards one of a tent with my my sword drawn. That way, if anybody does decide to come out, they can get a nice surprise.
Okay. That sounds good. What everybody else?
I'm gonna pull out my battle axe and go ahead and start moving in, kind of past the tents.
Like to engage the confused people?
Yeah.
Is that everybody? Is everybody all right? Cool. All right. So you do that. So you approach that first tent and you slide open the door and you look inside, and it looks like a pretty simple tent. It's got some like basic furnishings, like some like furs or whatever on the ground. It's got an area for people to eat. I mean, it's basically a large tent that can hold a decent amount of people, but it appears to be completely empty. There's no light source inside, and you're looking inside, and you don't see anybody. It basically looks like a sleeping area for upwards of 6 or 8 people.
Interesting. Then, as far as I'm concerned, unless they need me, I'm gonna take the time to just go around to each of the tents and make sure we're not gonna end up getting jumped from one of these.
Okay.
Yeah. Same here. Saeed will do the same.
All right. Are you moving forward with the battle axe to attack, or?
Well, I've already passed the tents.
Yep.
So I'm gonna kind of look around at everybody and how far am I from within?
If you charge at him, you can probably get you on this round. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna charge in and attack the one nearest to me.
Okay. What's that? Is that everybody who hasn't declared their action yet? What's Cecilio doing? He's just staying with the mage.
That's you, Rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
You guys are just staying back.
Well, I'll probably move halfway between Zika and the camp. That way, until I find out exactly what's going to happen. Halfway
Okay.
between the other guys, Zika, like that.
Cool. All right. So you
If I
Sorry.
rush with him, are we in a 40-foot range of the others?
You would be of Alador, but not necessarily Saeed and that, because they spread out around the edges of the camp.
If I go 20 foot further, then?
Well, not everybody. You can have a choice. You're going to either leave Outback or a Saeed if you move.
Okay. In that case, I'll leave out back. And I cast haste on everyone.
Okay.
And that
Wow.
lasts for 10 rounds, and you have double your attacks
Nice.
for that
Okay.
time.
Cool.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
So boom, you guys are all really fast. And you run forward with your battle axe, Alador, and we want to make an attack against the first confused person.
I'm gonna come up and take a swing with my battle axe. So I double my damage is doubled.
No, your speed, your attacks are.
Oh, okay.
What's your normal attack with the battle axe?
1d8.
No, the number of attacks.
Oh, I'm sorry. And it's not 3.
Three every 2. So you'll have 3 attacks then. Yeah. Actually, you'll have 2 and then you'll have 3. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, I could
No, you'll
do.
have 2. You'll have 2, then you'll have 4 actually. Because the way it works is when you have a 3 every 2, that's 3 every 2 rounds. So you take 1 and then 2, right?
Yeah. So I'll
so
take.
it said you'll take 2 and then 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
2.
So you get 2 attacks this round.
Can I do 4 first, or it has to be?
No.
No? Okay.
That would be nice.
Okay. 11.
11. That probably hits them. Yes, it does.
And then 14.
That hits as well.
And now the damage is doubled, correct? Because of haste? No. Okay.
So it's regular damage. But,
No,
but you-
only movement and
Only-
attacks.
Okay. I get it. I got a 4. And then for the second attack, another 4.
Nice. Okay. You chop at him a couple times and he kind of staggers a bit, but he's still on his feet. Everybody else is really fast. You guys are checking the tents, I guess, extra fast. Are you going to check the tent extra fast?
Oh, once I see him charge an attack, I'll do the same.
Whatever.
Somebody's.
There we go.
There we go.
That was it. All right. So, okay, go ahead. You can run and make an attack. Everybody can make an attack this one. They were confused.
Okay.
Then I'll figure out what they do.
Nope. Rolled a 1.
Okay, that misses.
Rolled a 4. That's an armor class 10. Are they
Nope.
10 or
No, they got misses.
And then yeah. Damn it. Missed.
Okay. So you run in and you're like not used to your speed yet or whatever and you start slicing the air. And okay. How about the rest of you guys? What are you doing?
Did we check? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
From my character's perspective, it looks like y'all got this. There's enough of y'all to take care of 4 people, so I'm going to continue checking the tents.
Okay. All right, so you move to the next tent, and it looks this one looks like a storage tent. It's got like supplies basically, but again, no people.
All right, make a mental note of that tent for later and keep moving.
Cool. And who hasn't gone this round?
Is there still a tent unchecked?
There's a bunch of tents unchecked.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for as many as I can do with my
Okay.
haste.
All right, so you're gonna do it fast.
Yeah.
Not as opposed to being stealthy.
Okay. No.
I mean, you can if you want. Okay, so you go up and check a tent, and you check a tent, and actually the one that Zila gets to is like kind of a nicer tent. It's the same size as all the other ones, a big tent, but it looks like it only is set up for like maybe like one person. You can tell by the way it's laid out that maybe this is like a leader's tent or something. There's like a little bit of kind of like even a desk in here, like a low desk, and just like padded chairs and stuff. Okay, who hasn't gone? Everybody's gone this round, right? Okay, so let's see. One guy starts to wander away, and the other 2 still stay there, being confused. And I guess there's no sense of rolling initiative because they can't really do anything. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go for one of the guys that's running away.
Okay,
Okay.
starts to wander away, and now you'll get 4 attacks.
All right. One, 4, 1 and 14.
14 hits.
All right.
The hasting is making you guys miss everything.
And for damage, it's going to be an 8. All right.
Oh, nice. All right, that takes a big chunk out of him. He's still walking, but he still walking away.
Sayud will do the same.
Cool. You guys see guys running away? Or walking away, I should say.
No, I'll take one of the guys that's just standing around.
Okay.
Or any of them. So there's 3 guys standing around and one guy.
3 guys standing around, one of which has been chopped at. He's kind of staring at the chopper. I forget.
Okay. I'll take the wounded one. It's an armor class -1, an armor class 4.
Nice.
That's
Definitely.
10 damage for both of those.
Wow, nice. Okay, you chop him down. Now you get used to your speed. You chop the guy in pieces.
2 extra ones. So I can't attack another guy?
No, I don't think that's all you get. Do Rangers get extra attacks or is it only fighters?
No, it's warriors.
Warrior now, right? Yeah, you're right. Okay, yes, sure enough. You get more attacks. You get 2 more. Sure.
Okay, let me take a swipe at one of the other guys. Those are both going to hit.
Nice.
For 14 damage.
That takes him out. Hugely.
Yeah, I got my balance now.
Yeah. Okay. Who hasn't gone?
I go for another tent.
Okay. Okay, so the next tent next to the leader's tent is actually, it looks like maybe it may have been for like concubines. It's definitely a much more of a female tent. In a sense, there's like kind of scarves and stuff hanging, but there's like a lot of beds. Again, empty.
God. Okay.
The next tent on my side.
It's another storage tent. And mostly just kind of basic supplies, rope and stuff.
So obviously I'm moving past the living quarters into more of the supply storage areas of the camp.
That's
All right. I'm going to keep moving.
Cool. And has anybody not gone?
Just a little bit because I put up there my audio died. Is anybody still alive?
Yeah, there's one guy that's walking away who is injured and still alive, and one guy that has not been touched at all and is just standing by the fire.
Can I get to the guy by the fire?
Yep.
Yep. I'm still hasted, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm going by the guy for the guy by the fire.
Cool.
So, streaking past him in all my tattooed glory. All right, and I get 4 attacks now, don't I?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Roger's getting
All right, so I hit AC negative a lot and armor class 1.
nice.
And then I hit I had like AC 5
6.
and then
Perfect.
I needed okay. And then I hit AC like 10.
Okay,
So I got 3 out of 4. Not bad.
not bad.
All right, here we go. This is one dead dude. Hopefully. Yeah, 14, 15,
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, that definitely, yeah. You like chop them in half, basically. And yeah, there's just the one dude left who's walking away, which I'm sure you guys can kill pretty easily. So in the end, nobody ever surfaces. And this camp looks like it's been like hastily, on some level, deserted, but not recently. Like probably they've probably been gone for a few days. There's like nothing of major value. The supply tents have like just super basic supplies that like just seem like extra, like rope, and there's like some extra harnesses for the horses and stuff, but nothing really of extreme value. And yeah, it looks like maybe that the camp had been deserted within the last week or so, but definitely deserted.
All right.
Well, at least we have a comfy sleeping place tonight, right?
Yeah. I do want to do something real quick then, since I assume I was told about the leader's tent after this all blew over.
Yep.
I'm gonna go look through his desk and stuff, see if I find anything.
Cool. Yeah, you look around and you can definitely see that there was it's like a low desk like this on the ground to use. There's no papers or anything though. It's just like there's a desk there. It's got stains on it from food. It's got maybe some spilt ink or whatever, but it doesn't have. There's no nothing of interest really beyond that. He didn't leave. He didn't leave that quickly. They didn't run, but they didn't take time to pack up. If that makes sense.
All right. Yeah, it makes sense. They left quick enough not to pack up the whole camp, but quick enough or slow enough not to leave anything behind.
Exactly. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to approach the guy that's walking away. He's still.
Oh, you don't want to kill him? I assumed you had killed him, but you didn't kill him.
Did we already kill him?
Well, he had 4 hit points left, and there's 4 of you. I figured you could just
Oh, we
kill him.
just finished him?
Unless you'd like to roll and kill him, if you'd like to do that, you can.
I'll just approach him and I'll say, "Get over here, you bastard," and chop him down the neck.
Okay.
Finish him.
Do it.
You do that.
I'll go to the nice women's tent and set up camp there, and I start studying my spells.
Okay. So you're going to stay there?
Yep, for now. No visitors.
Okay.
I'm spending the night at the leader's tent.
Yes. Put that disclaimer out there. Stay out.
Yep. Oh, you would know already. I mean,
So
I've got fireball. Hmm?
do you guys want to just stay there, or are you going to go back and tell the rest of the people that you left everybody else in mind?
There's that.
Yeah, I'll run back while they're all getting set up for camp and give them the 411 then.
Okay, cool. And so you look around for tracks and stuff, and yeah, you can definitely see the people left. I mean, you can see where they went. They kept going, they kept heading in the direction of the south, and there was a lot of them. You see a lot of horses and some wagons even. It's it's not hard to find the trail because it's pretty. There was a lot of people. Okay. Oh, look at you. Okay. So, all right. So you guys go back and get the rest of the group, and they come back to this encampment, and they're pretty happy to be in I mean, you guys had tents and stuff too, but this is much nicer and more roomy, and they already have a fire built and everything. So they're able to set up and have pretty good nights. They break out the wine, and people are able to kind of have a relaxing night. You set up guards or whatever. Yeah. So in the morning, you're all rested, and I guess at this point, Gela is thinking, that he doesn't really understand why this happened, and there's got to be something more to it than just some random attack, because it was definitely like an ambush style attack, and these don't look like common bandits. So he's kind of the mind to follow them and figure out why they came after you guys, especially considering he's traveling to get basically his treasure that he's been accumulating. So if nobody has any
I mean,
argument,
does he have any? I'll ask him. Does he have any direct enemies that would send mercenaries after him? He can think of.
I mean, he has a lot of
his head.
Yeah. I mean, people know he's been around for a
Don't
long
know.
time. He's well established, but no, there's not like a regular enemy that you could think of off the top of his head that would be a singular person, but just about anybody who would want the wealth that he has, which is one reason why he wants such a powerful group of adventurers to help him.
All right, makes sense.
Cool.
Did we do our offerings to the gods? We did, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's important. We could
Yeah.
offer those or sacrifice the bodies of those four as well, just to be sure.
Okay. So you're burning the dead warriors?
Yeah.
Okay. As far as what they have for weapon, I mean, I don't think anybody needs anything, but if they needed any more arrows, you can definitely top off. They've got plenty of arrows on them. They each had a quiver. You're just like the other people because they never got into combat with you, and they have short bows and they have scimitars. And they're wearing, I think, hide armor. So nothing super fancy. Cool. All right, so you guys are heading off, and you travel pretty uneventfully following these tracks for a couple of days. When you're settled in on like the third night, you could see that that Gomer, who is the lieutenant to Gela, is becoming hesitant that you should continue down this path, and he tells Gela that he does not believe that this is smart because you're heading into what is basically cursed lands at this point. But Gela doesn't seem to care, but he kind of has counsel with you guys, and he tells you that this is, Gomer believes this is cursed land. I don't believe in such things.
The gods are with us, aren't they? We don't care for cursed lands.
Our sacrifice is not unnoticed.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So then he says, that's what I think as well. And he basically tells them, suck it up. And you guys, have a nice night relaxing by the fire again, undisturbed. It's totally, you drink wine, you sacrifice people. What?
I'm going to go ahead and, since we're going to go ahead and venture forth, I'm going to go ahead and speak with the lieutenant. As I'm not concerned about the cursed land, I'm more concerned about us walking into an ambush. So okay. I'm going to speak to him about guard rotations, and we're prepped to not walk straight into an ambush.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so you go to Gomer and you say, what's he doing to prevent that?
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, decide to turn around, come back and get their stuff, and if following them, they're not going to take too kindly to us following them. True.
Says, that makes a lot of sense. Perhaps, since you guys are such good trackers, you could follow the path, and we'll stay slightly off the path since you have the falconer who can send it ahead. That's okay. Or you guys can basically scout ahead if you want, slightly. Because he says
I'll bring that up.
Yeah, he says that he doesn't want to leave Gela, so he doesn't want to send himself. He doesn't go forward because, and he doesn't feel like that his foot soldiers are well trained enough, obviously, because we've already been caught in one ambush. So if one of you wants to do that, or a group of you, usually scouting would be 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, I'll ask our falconer and see if he wants to go along with that plan with me.
Okay, so you're thinking like you want to the next day like leave a little bit earlier and kind of be ahead?
Yeah, me and like 1 or 2 others. I'm thinking about like just me and the falconer, but we could take somebody else if they want to come.
Cool. So who would want to do that if you're going to do that?
Saeed's into it.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. So you 2 guys will go maybe like half an hour before or something to have like a little bit of a gap. That makes sense. And you'll be looking ahead for scouting for.
Can I do I regain 3 hit points then for 3 nights?
Yes, you do.
Cool. And second question: can I, on the way, while traveling, can I look from horseback? Just a basic check to see if there are some poisonous plants I could maybe work on at night to put it into a potion or something for the roguish group member to use on his weapons?
Sure. Yeah. You have herbalism or something?
Pardon?
You have like an herbalism.
Yep, I do.
Yeah. I mean, you're in the desert. There's not a whole lot around, but go ahead and roll with like a -2.
Yep, I made it.
Okay, cool. So you find some kind of brush that you know that when you pull the roots up out of the ground, that the roots can be pretty deadly if you have mixed together with oil or something. You can make kind of a poison.
Yeah, I would do that at night and then give it to Beck. And how many doses are there? 1 for?
Let's say a D4. 2.
2.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I'll
you're gonna
explain
do
to
that.
you that you have to put it on your weapon, and you know the deal, Beck.
Yeah, stab somebody in the back, make sure the poison goes in. I got this.
Okay. So you're gonna do this as you continue to travel the next day? Is what you're doing?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. All right. So you guys kind of, you caught some game or whatever, and you're around the fire, and everybody has a peaceful night. You're in the desert, so it's pretty easy to keep watch. Like any sound that happens, you hear from miles away. So you actually sleep really well. In fact, probably too well. Ever make a poison save?
Okay.
Come on.
Everybody, you said?
Everybody.
I fear so. No.
Nope. Oh wait, no, it's roll over to succeed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good. Got a
Hold
12.
on.
I missed it by 1.
18, I'm good.
Nice. All right. So whoever made the save just kind of wakes up a little bit groggy, like with a bit of a headache. Everybody who failed takes 1 point of damage off your constitution. You lose 1 point temporary constitution loss.
Do I lose my bonus HP then?
If it drops you
I
down,
should,
you
right?
enough, yeah.
Oh
You do.
God. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave my tent and I'll look like shit.
Yeah. So you guys wake up and you're kind of like the sun's blaring down on you. It's much later than you would normally sleep in, and you can see that you're more or less alone. The only other you see one other person laying on the ground, like laying kind of like they crawled out of their tent, and it's Gala, and he doesn't look too good.
I'll go ahead and rush to his side then and see if anything.
All right, so you approach him, and you're looking around. You definitely see, you don't see any of the other men. In fact, the other men, the 6 men in Gomer, their tents are gone. Like, everything's gone. Also, all of your horses. So you run up to Gala, and you can see that he's basically really, really pale, but still alive, though. And he looks up at you, and he says, I fear we've been poisoned.
All
They,
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew they were afraid to head south, but this is beyond what I could have imagined.
This foul treachery.
Who failed with me? Carlos?
Yeah, I think Carlos felt too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed.
I'll go to what's your name?
Alador.
Eldor. I on my knees almost, I go over to Alador and I try my herbalism in conjunction with my healing to try to get rid of his poison at least. How does that work? Okay, so he can repeat his save for the poison with the +2.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
But I have to take my the one that I lost in Constitution. I still take that into account, right?
Yeah, until you pass the save, yeah. But I don't think it affects you.
So, oh no.
Oh, come on.
I got a natural 8. A natural 8, so
Okay, so that's okay. So
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty strong stuff, and you're not looking too good. And neither is Galen. He looks at you guys, the ones that are by him, not the two that are like sick. And he says, he looks at his hand, and he's got, he raises both his hands, and you see that you probably noticed over time that he always had a ring on both fingers, both hands, and you notice that one is missing. And he says, "This is they took my signet ring, and with that ring, you could claim all of my wealth. I can't have such a treacherous group have my wealth. I need you to find him, Gomer, and kill him. Cut off his head and sacrifice it to the gods. If you do that, you can have all of my treasure by taking the ring."
Oh, with pleasure. I screw other people over. They don't screw me over.
So he asks you to swear an oath to do that. He also then pulls off his other ring. And who's there? 1, 2, 3. Gives it to Sayud. And he says, "Wear this ring, and it will aid you in your quest."
I tell him that I give my word by Shai Halud, it will be done.
Okay. And then he dramatically dies. So that ring effectively makes any weapon that you use magic, +2.
Oh, shit. I got it.
Nice.
Anything you're holding becomes +2 weapon while you're using it. I mean, it doesn't turn it into a +2 weapon, but it's +2 for you while you're wearing the ring.
Oh.
Okay, and then he dies.
All right then.
That only affects 2 hit, right? That doesn't affect damage.
It'll affect 2 hit and damage.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Damn. Well then, after he thematically dies, I'll go ahead and prep the body for burial and get with the rest of the group and figure out how we're gonna do this.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys do that. You respectively bury him, and you see that they haven't left you much. They've taken basically your horses. They've taken most of the supplies. There's like, you kind of scrounge around, you find a couple of skins of water, but not a whole heck of a lot. And you definitely see their tracks, and especially with the ranger in the party. You know what they're heading. Actually, you guys had come kind of this way, and now they're going back that way, basically away from the ghost lands, if you will, but still further east.
We must make haste. And so I'm basically going to do the same thing we were planning, but going the other way towards them. So send the falcon out and
Cool.
Suggest we move out.
Awesome.
All right. I will still back you up on that one. The problem is, are our more addled ones going to be okay?
Do I know how long this poison stays from experience?
Well, you feel like that if you were in a city and you could like rest like fully
Yeah, that doesn't help.
with food and water and everything, it might just be like a day or so.
Mm-hmm.
But in the current situation with being in the middle of the desert with no water and barely any food, yeah, it's not going anywhere.
What?
You got to rinse out your system so you get poisoned out.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so you're heading out following the tracks again. They're not so difficult to follow. And it's tremendously hot like it's been, and now you have little water. So essentially, looking at my notes. Now, here's a question, because this will affect stuff. Do you want to take everything that you have? Because what you're carrying is going to, obviously, the heat is going to affect, let's see. You're going to have to make a con. You're going to lose basically con every day with no water, and you lose more if you carry more gear. So for every 20 pounds of gear you're carrying.
I'm below that, definitely.
Okay.
I have endurance, so I'm gonna have to look.
Aha.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Okay. Good. I think the barbarian has that as well. The actual barbarian kit.
I do.
That does do something. Let's quickly look.
All right. What
So
was
yeah,
the?
if you want to leave anything, then that's fine. You should
You
have
said
weight.
for every
20 pounds, you're going to lose. You're going to have additional constitution loss. Basically.
shit.
So I can able to perform continual strenuous physical activity for twice as long as a normal character.
Okay. All right. So I'll say effectively for every 40 pounds, you'll have.
It says in those cases where extreme endurance is required, a successful proficiency check must be made.
Yeah, you'll have to make the proficiency check, but if you do, you'll be able to carry twice. And you can make it first, basically. That way you can decide before you lose the points.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to, anybody who has endurance, which is, I think, one of you
I
guys
have
is above
endurance.
there.
Yeah, I have endurance as well.
Yeah, so go ahead and make an endurance check.
How do proficiency checks work again?
It's this. There should be a skill with it. I'm guessing it's con.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's con.
So you got to roll below your skill, and if there's a number modifying it, then you use that number as a modifier to the roll.
Well, I hope it's a high modifier.
Yes, it's not ideal because this is making your con go down. So, like, what does it say? Con plus
No.
something, or just as con?
Just +0.
Okay, so just your con. Under your con, you just got to roll.
I failed.
Okay, so yeah. So basically, effectively, what that means is, if you want to do it, if you want to lose the weight, you effectively like dropped it during the middle of the day because you felt like you couldn't deal with it anymore, as opposed to dropping it right now before you start.
Okay.
So yeah, figure out what you want to carry. That's going to affect your con loss.
Let's
Go ahead.
see.
My armor is heavy, pretty heavy. So
It's
I'm
mine.
pretty much gonna ditch. Mine's like 45 pounds.
Oh yeah, yours is way more heavier than mine is.
I'm gonna have to. My sword is 15, so that makes it full 60. So I'm pretty much gonna ditch everything else because otherwise I'm gonna be at a huge con loss.
Okay, so you're going to keep your armor and your sword.
Two-hander, yeah. The warhammer, the bow, and all that. It's got to go. I can keep the water skin.
Yeah, and a water skin, obviously. I'm assuming you want to carry a water skin.
Tools, yeah. Yeah, I'm along the same boat. I'm dropping everything that isn't my armor, my weapons, my thieves' tools, and the water skin.
Okay, so just make a note of how much weight you have on you.
That means 25, 30. The sling and bullets. 35.
I can keep the backpack and just drop all the torches because that's only like 4 pounds. So that'll still keep me under what I need. So yeah, I'll keep the backpack and the sacks.
Cool.
But,
No adventurer would not want to have a backpack and sacks just in case you come across any gold.
No.
Oh yeah, I better keep the
I
backpack
need to-
too.
just need to loot.
I'm looking at 25, 35, 4 and 4 is 8, and the backpack is 2. So I'm looking at 55 pounds. Dropped to from 62.
Okay. All right. Well, that's going to still be -3. You don't get below 40 or 40 or below.
Okay, I'm below 40 now. I just dropped everything except my weapons and such. I dropped my shield, so my armor class is now 6.
Okay. Everybody else got it figured out?
Yeah, I'm at -3. Going down to
Okay.
13, 16.
Cool. All right. So you start off in the morning. You're carrying what you can. You got that figured out, Carlos, too?
Yeah. Let me see. I got to drop a lot because I'm at. Got to drop down to 40, right?
Well, you can be anything you want, but for every 20 pounds, you take -1 con per day.
Okay.
And of course, if you reach 0 con, you're dead.
I'll take -1, -1, and then drop. I'll drop everything that's in my backpack except for the backpack itself, and I'll keep 1 torch.
Okay. So backpack, a torch, and armor. Which is your armor weigh?
Well, it's 30, but I'm going to keep it and lose 1 con.
Yeah. So if you go over 20, so between 20 and 40 is going to be 2.
Okay, so 2. I'm
Rounds
sorry,
up.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
That puts me at 9.
Nice. Well, you won't use it to the end of the day. Okay, cool. So we're moving forward. Yeah, for each 20 pounds of equipment. Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, so you're kind of rolling forward, and it's hot and terrible because you're in the desert, but you're following the trail. Doesn't seem too bad. And you're moving forward through the course of the first day. So at the end of the first day, everybody will make a con check. So basically try to roll under your con.
Passed.
Okay.
Roll.
If you roll over your con, you're going to take the 1 point of con loss per 20 pounds you're carrying, +1. And if you make your save, you only lose 1.
So we
I
start.
failed.
Did roll under, right? So I passed.
Under. Okay,
I passed.
cool. So if you pass, then you just lose 1.
Cool.
So we start at the unmodified con, right?
Yeah, start at the con that you started with. Yep.
I'm good.
Cool.
I passed.
All right. Yeah,
So
you guys
do I
roll
lose?
1.
1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so if you pass, you just lose 1 point today. The first day is just a straight con check. So yeah, so obviously because you're dropped LHG, you don't have tents or anything. So you're kind of like, I'm assuming you have your spell books, user, but otherwise you're carrying basically just weapons and sacks or whatever. And you're able to travel throughout the day, and it's hot and terrible. Like I said, you wake up the next morning, and yeah, it's basically another terrible hot day in the desert. You're basically moving forward through what is terrible sand, and but yeah, you can pretty easily follow the trail. That you were following of these guys. In fact, so much so that you actually encounter the 6 men that were with Gomer, and they're all dead. And it looks like possibly a fight broke out between them, because there's a bunch of they're all cut up, their swords are bloodied, and there's several water skins that are split open that are poured out and like lost their contents all over the ground. And you see a single set of footprints walking away.
A single.
That's right.
Ooh.
You drop the extra weight. Smart.
Yeah, so basically it looks like they got into a scuffle between them and fought. And the only person that's not there right now is Gomer. So you feel like that probably, obviously, he walked away. You don't see blood or anything, so you're not sure like if he took off while they started fighting and just kind of avoided the whole thing, or if he won and just didn't get hurt, or what the deal was. But yeah, you see basically, but they have just they did not drop any equipment. So they were probably doing pretty terrible. They were carrying a lot of stuff.
If he won, he's powerful.
Yeah. So yeah, so there's no more extra water or anything. So you travel again, following the footprints of Gomer throughout the rest of the day. And now you're gonna make a con check at -2. So subtract 2 from your con, or add 2 to the roll, whatever's easier for you.
Oh shit.
I think you want to roll
No,
under your con.
I failed.
Okay, but you only have 20 pounds anyway.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Yes, you take two con.
One thing, Daniel, I have survival as a proficiency as
Oh,
well.
good. You can roll survival if you want.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much other than it just says it reduces the hardships of travel,
Yeah.
but it,
Yeah,
like I find minuscule amounts of water.
All right, let me see.
Oh, that is a
Uh,
success.
No, there's actually a little note in here about that. It doesn't do much for you today.
Okay.
It's going to reduce the con loss by D8 -3, but I rolled a 2, so it didn't do anything today.
Okay.
Oh, but I didn't roll the first day, though. Let me roll the first day. Actually, the first day, it reduced it by 3. So if you 3 less con the first day.
Oh, nice.
Obviously, with the minimum of 0. So it
We
doesn't
had
never
already-
so bad.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
We had already one night of sleep now with the con loss, right?
Yeah, you've stopped one night.
Okay,
But you're not
so
going to
I-
feel any hit points if you're. This
So
is not
I-
a- yeah, no. You're under stress and you're not having any water. You're not really resting.
Oh,
Healing type.
people say I'm evil.
I know. Want second edition?
Love it.
Okay. So yeah, no, you have to rest in order to heal. So you're not really getting rest. You're sleeping, but you're sleeping like in pain with nothing to drink and sand in your teeth, and it's just like really terrible.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No, don't do it.
Right. Exactly. That is 100% exactly what's happening right now. So you get up on day 3, and you're traveling again, really, really shitty, and you just keep following the tracks. He seems to be moving at least as fast as you are, because you can't see him. You're not getting closer. Your falcon flies out every day, and it's also birds have this kind of ability to find shit for themselves, probably. So the falcon's probably fine because it can fly like way out and come back. But when it returns every day or every few hours or whatever, it's pretty far away. He's pretty far away. Is the jet? I mean, he can't talk to you, so you don't really know, but you get the gist that it's much further away than the falcon could fly to and like circle above, and you'd still be able to see the falcon. But you're definitely still on the right course. And at the end of the 3rd day, now you'll make a con check with a -3.
Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, I failed.
Okay.
I failed in the worst way possible.
Luckily, there's only fail or not fail.
So -2 again?
Yeah, if you failed, then -2. If you pass, only -1. If you fail,
Oh
then
my god.
I'm getting -2.
I'm
for your survival.
I'm on -1 modifier for HP. That
Right, so you-
means I'm on 3 hit points.
Well, no, because you can never have less than 1 hit point per die. So all the levels you rolled a 1 for, you still have 1.
Oh right, yeah, right. Whew.
So actually, with your survival skill, you don't lose any. You're actually doing well with the survival.
All right.
This is your domain, really, the desert. So you're wondering what they're crying about. Yes.
So far, I've rolled once and I passed it.
Okay.
So I lost 1. Now I'm rolling at a minus.
So it's a -2 and then a -3. There should be 3 rolls so far. Did you miss one?
Okay, I missed the second one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Minus-
All right, so I failed the second roll.
Okay.
So what does that bring me down?
So you lose your 1 con plus the number depending on how much weight you have.
Oh, fuck. All right, so I was at 15. So I lose 1, puts me at 14, and then I have right at 60 pounds. So how much is that?
You're at 60 pounds, so you'll lose 3 plus that. So you'll lose 4 total. So put you down to
For a
11.
total. That puts me at 11. Now I got to make the third roll.
This one's at -3.
At minus what?
3.
It doesn't matter. I missed the shit out of it.
Okay.
so,
So again, you'll lose another 4. Yeah. So now you're down to 7.
damn!
Yeah, your guys are withering away. At least most of you are.
The stun is brutal.
Yeah, this is it's pretty
It'd be
painful.
really nice if that bird found an oasis right about now.
It would be.
I was a pretty healthy dude before this started.
Yeah, I'm giving everybody dirty looks.
Okay, so you can rest as best you can at night. you still have determination, I guess, in you to see through the oath that you made. And also, this guy kind of put you over, so you're probably not very happy with them yourselves. And you get up the third morning, and you're traveling forward.
Screwed me up.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically, you haven't had water now, or barely, like more than a mouthful, like every few hours. And at this point, you're getting super low on water, and you're traveling. What is the third day in the desert? Through the baking heat and the sand, the red sand of the desert. And as you crest, it's coming to the end of the day, and as you crest a large dune, you look down and you see what could be an oasis. It looks like a grassy area, in fact, a town, which seems strange in the middle of the desert. There's even like a small castle, and it's maybe just only several miles away from you. But at this point, everybody do your con check.
I'm afraid to do it.
As I stand there, I say, I don't want to be ungrateful, but I wanted to quench my thirst with its blood. And I made it.
Okay, good. At a -4. That's it.
I'm good.
Still.
Made.
I failed.
All right.
Is it a
-4?
Yeah.
So my constitution is 7.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You failed. So now you're down to 3.
Damn.
I rolled a 6.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh, so I
Oh,
don't
no,
lose
you're not. You rolled a 6, but it's -4. So yeah, 3 is what you have to roll under. Survival. You survival subtract 1 from the amount that you would have lost
I rolled.
if you failed.
I rolled the number exactly. Is that a fail?
Okay, that's a success.
Okay.
And so if you have the -1, and you would have only taken 1. You don't take any. So you're rocking this desert. This is
I
like
am. Yeah, it is.
Actually, you guys look over at Saud, and he actually has like 4 water skins. He's not sharing.
Wow.
He's like, oh, you guys didn't have any water? Cool. So just as you're looking at this,
Playing woman.
okay, I have like box texty stuff. Let's see, I'll read it to you if I can find it. Nope, went too far. So did anybody? So everybody now at this point, who is below 10 con?
Oh, yeah.
I believe I just hit below 10 con.
Okay,
Not
everybody who's
right.
below 10 con,
I'm below.
make another con at -4.
I've got the con. Oh, I've got the con.
No.
12-month-old.
So actually, you can only make it if you roll a 1. You got 3 con.
Let's go for it.
What happens when I fail?
I didn't make it,
Okay.
Daniel.
Everybody who fails collapses to the ground. Unconscious.
What?
Just as you see, first you see.
Oh yeah, I failed.
And this is -4, right?
Yeah, finally, Saeed has something to do. Carry
Oh my
us
God.
to the oasis.
I rolled a 1.
Nice. All right, so you don't pass out. So what you see is you're looking at this oasis, and just as you're all you stop, because you've been kind of pushing yourself forward, all the energy you have, and you get to the top of the stone, and you look, and you're just like amazed that there's this oasis here, and you actually see some people heading towards you in purple robes. And just as you do, you guys look around, and a handful of your party members just collapse into the sand. And see, I'm totally stealing this from you, Mikey, and then let's take a break. See, cliffhanger. I like that. I'm gonna start doing that. So
Yay.
let's take a quick break, and we'll see what happens to the people that are, well, everybody really. Okay, so
Who died?
not yet.
Damn it, I don't even need a break. Shit.
Okay. You still beat me. I need a faster coffee maker, I guess.
Hmm?
I don't think I've ever beat you. My coffee maker is just not up to the task.
I didn't leave. Yeah, well.
Still,
Yeah, you will never beat me. Forget it.
No.
No.
no, that special German coffee maker.
Yeah, one day I will send you my old one.
Yes. And I won't be able to use it because of electricity.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'll wire in a 220 outlet just for that. Oh, when was that? I never look at the chat. I probably should. You're probably all telling me to screw off in the chat.
Yeah.
Bless you.
No, in my experience, it's not a good idea to taunt the DM.
Nah, I kill you anyways. No matter
Yeah.
how nice you are to me.
He's mean and evil, whatever we do.
I learned from you.
Ah!
I never killed a player in my life until you will work.
Wow.
Is everybody back?
Well, I've killed a lot of players in my time.
Mark.
Got
But
a
because
little
of
baby storm over here on the internet.
Oh, I saw you said that. Is it a snowstorm?
No, well, I'm down in Florida. It's a rainstorm, but it was a baby storm. I don't know why the internet went down. It's kind of weird.
At least we've
Oh,
got a hot spot.
Yeah.
You mind me
It's the
asking?
same.
Florida.
I'm in Miami.
Oh shit! You're way.
North,
Welcome to
yeah, North Florida Beach.
We're going to be going to Tallahassee eventually, but we're about as far away from Miami as we can be and still be in Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I lived on South Beach for many years in my youth.
Oh, yeah. So you know how hot it is.
Yep.
Yeah, we should be going there in about 2 years. So
That's
hopefully.
where the girls skate without, almost nothing on their body, right?
Skate.
Yep, on South Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it in the movie.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I know exactly what's going on in your
If
country.
you see me
Yes.
walking down the sidewalk dripping with sweat looking for shade.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I've only been up here where I am now in Missouri and then Texas. So
Texas is very hot as well. Can be.
Oh, yeah. Where Robert E. Howard is from, Texas.
Right.
Yeah, I like South Beach. It was nice. Humid. Made my hair get thick.
That's called frizz.
Yeah, exactly. All right. We're doing okay so far. I don't think I screwed too much up.
No. Well, soon you've killed me. Let's see.
No, I haven't. What's your con?
8?
Oh, you're way ahead.
Yeah, mine's 3.
Oh, wow.
Down from
exactly.
16.
Shit.
Down from 16. He did not like that desert.
No, actually, it's less than that now because I just fainted.
I'm at 5.
Yeah, that's a,
Oh,
I need
my
water.
con is at 5.
oh man.
I can no longer pick things up and put them down.
Wow.
And there you go.
Yeah, I threw that link in there too for anybody who's never seen that commercial. If you don't have a Planet Fitness in your area.
No.
No. Where are
It's
you
a-
putting these
they're-
links? I don't see anything. Oh, you put it in the end.
Yeah, Planet. I don't know where if they have Planet Fitness everywhere, but it's like a gym or fitness place that kind of caters to people who are not like gym rats, you know. So it caters to regular folks. And this guy's walking through, and they're like, you know, showing him everything, and he's just this hulking muscle guy, and all he knows how to say is they try to talk to him, and he goes, "I pick things up and put them down."
Oh man, I've never seen that
Drinking.
commercial, but I go to Planet
God.
Fitness.
Oh, really?
It's in the event thing when they when I posted a picture of my character, Mika said something about it being his legs being all big,
Oh, yeah.
and I right under that I posted the YouTube video to the commercial. But they like finally
Oh, I
just
gotta
escorted him out the door.
Goodness.
I go there because it's cheaper. It's about $10 a month instead of $30 a month. But it's funny because they got an alarm. They got an alarm. They call it the lunk alarm.
Yeah.
And if you're making too much noise or if you drop your weights, the alarm goes off.
What? Oh my God.
It's called the lunk. I've been trying to set it off, but
If you ever go to the gym, a lot of times you'll get these big guys in there, and they lift weights and they make all kinds of. Sometimes it's just ridiculous the amount of noise they make, and regular people are just like, "Oh, that's awesome." So they kind of tell you, "This isn't that kind of gym. Don't make all that ridiculous noise." So these guys that want to bang the weights as hard as they can.
Yeah.
And plus, it's bad. I mean, I coach football for a high school, and we got guys that'll like do a deadlift, and the guy just dropped the weights, and it freaking busted through the floor.
oh yes.
So they don't want you doing that. Well, I mean, I got teenagers that can deadlift. So
Wow.
Yeah,
I
the
generally
drop
try
weight
to-
makes sense.
I generally try to avoid as much strenuous activity as possible.
Yeah, me
Same
too.
here.
I used to be that way,
Oh, yeah.
and so I'm trying to fix that now. So
Okay, so who didn't pass out?
The falconer.
Yeah.
I didn't pass
Definitely.
out.
Oh,
Luckily,
you didn't either. Okay. Cool. So basically, what can I find? Oh, Alador and Sayud. Okay.
Okay.
So when you guys are standing there, your friends kind of pass out. You see these men approach you. There's 5 of them, and they don't appear to be armed. They've got like purple robes on, and they come up and as soon as they see you, they say, we've been expecting you. Your friends look like they need some help. Let us help them. And then they go over and try to like pick your friends up.
I put my hand on my sword.
Okay.
Watch yourselves.
Okay. They
I'm
pause.
also going to put my hand on my sword and say, well, you've been expecting us? What do you mean expecting us? Who are you?
The master will explain. Come. We'll give you some water and a place to stay.
I can't really argue with that.
Yeah, we're not in much of a place to argue.
Okay.
We're gonna
Yeah. So
need
they
their help.
basically grab the people by their feet and they scoop them up. And,
I hope you intervene. Wow.
right, so they get scooped up. And
We don't have.
They
There's
take them
not
and they say, "Come, follow us."
not a lot of options at the moment.
You could carry me.
she's a wee tiny.
Wow.
They're basically
It's sand.
they're dragging Zila by her feet because there's only 5 of them, so there's 2 on each of the guys, and they're just dragging her.
All right, I'll pick her up.
Good man.
Okay.
I just figured they'd toss me down the hill and see where I landed.
Now they scoop you up. They bring you in, and essentially they set you up in a fairly luxurious tent. They've got some solid buildings too, but a lot of the stuff here is just like really like kind of permanent tents, if you will. They've got like cloth roofs and that kind of stuff. And they bring you in, and they immediately, of course, give you water and food and a bed, and you're able to, you're pretty exhausted. Well, hold on though. So Sayud barely got wiped out. How strong are you guys constitution wise?
I only lost 1 total, so I'm at 13.
Okay, so you're doing pretty well. How much did you lose, Alador?
I lost quite a bit. I'm at 5 out of
Okay, so you're
12.
pretty weak then. So yeah, you're basically. I mean, you didn't pass out, but you're pretty weak. So they essentially, offer for you to be able to sleep and rest, and they say, they kind of leave you, and then they come back in with like bowls of water and with sponges or whatever, so you can like clean yourself, and they have like clothes, like silken clothes that they put down for you to change into, and they bring like of course water to drink, but also food for you guys. The ones that are passed out, they kind of bring them into tents as well, and they have like some women come in and start to like kind of clean them and tend to their wounds. So because you guys are all sunburnt and everything, so they put like salves on you and stuff while you're passed out, unless somebody stops them.
I will.
Cleaned by women.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgive you then.
Yeah, there's you.
Sayud will wait for Aladar to eat.
Okay. So yeah, essentially you're able to eat and rest up a little bit. So more or less, with the exception of Sayud, everybody, I mean, with that much con loss, you're probably more or less like crashed for a couple of days, like not able to do much. You can for every like day that you just basically stay in bed, you can gain a D4 con back.
And we rest 2 days?
Yeah, it's up to you how long you want to rest before you actually. They basically tell you. They basically say, stay here until you feel up to it, and then our leader, who is Inash, will speak with you. But since Sayud is already in good shape, I would say after the first night, like even though you only lost 1 con, you still was in the desert for multiple days. So the next morning, essentially, a young lady enters your tent, and she's quite beautiful. She's dressed in silks and has little bells in her hair. And, she approaches you. She opens it up and makes sure that it's okay to come in. And she steps in and she says, "Good sir, I am Zila, and we are happy you have come."
What sorcery sustains this place?
It is not sorcery that sustains it, but rather sorcery that destroys it. And you are our saviors. But I cannot speak much. My father must speak with you. Please get some rest when your friends are able. He will speak with all of you together.
Are we still talking?
Yeah, can be. Tell me she can leave. She's just looking at you.
So I just ask her, you say that you've expected us and we are your saviors, but we have never been to this place. We don't know who you are.
She says, I don't know much of these things. It was written that you would come. The old gods predicted it to save us from the sorcery that now affects us here. It draws the life from the land.
I will speak with this Zila. Or not Zila. What's the...
Her father?
Yeah, what's his name?
Enosh.
I would speak with this Enosh.
You want to speak with them by yourself, without the rest of the group?
How long are they going to be? Like a week?
It depends on how much con they want to get back.
I rested 3 days.
I would
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah, I need actually 3 days as well. It's really
Do you want to
ridiculous.
wait 3 days, or do you want to talk to him first?
I'll wait
I'm
3
not sure
days.
how many.
I'll wait for the party.
Okay.
I mean,
So do 3 days to start. So everybody do roll d4 times 3 and see. And any hit points you have, we get back as well. You get back 1 per day. I don't think anything else is.
Yeah, after 3
D4.
days, I'm good.
D4 times 3. D4 per night that you're there getting serviced.
Oh
So to
yeah, I'm
speak.
great. I'm actually rolling. Yeah, that puts me back up to max. I'm good.
Cool.
My con's back.
How many nights do we have?
Well, 3
Is
is
it-
what everybody did, so let's do that first, and then depending on where you stay, we can.
Holy shit! Times 30.
30.
4, 4, and 8. 4, 4, and 2. Sorry, 8. 4, 8, 10 times 3, right?
No, 3 days. Roll D4 each day for 3 days, so 10 points.
I thought you said times.
Well, I meant roll a D4 times 3.
Right.
3 times. Roll D4 3 times.
I'm retarded.
To regain constitution.
So you're now back at what? You're 13 out of 16. So you're not
Yeah.
100% up. You're basically there. How about? So at the very least, you can meet with him at the end of 3 days. And if you decide you want to stay longer, you can do that too. I suppose. That sound right?
I got a 2 the first night, a 1 the second night, and a 4 on the third night. So I'm back up to 12.
Nice. So you're still less than when you started, or no? What'd you start with?
I started with 12, so I'm back up to
All
my
right, so
max.
everybody's back up to 100% except for Decilia, who's down by a bit. Cool. Okay, yeah, so
Really
3 days
bad.
have gone by. 3 days have gone by, and so everybody take your charisma and your strength, right, and do an average. So figure out
Okay.
the average of those 2 scores.
Round
then-
down?
And then, round down. And then do a d20 roll. And let me know if you're under it.
Under.
You said strength and what?
Strength and charisma.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to try to roll under. And if you do roll under, tell me how much you roll under by.
2. Passed by 2.
You said we were
Yeah,
rounding
I'm
up
over
or
by
down?
1.
The average.
Round down.
Sayud failed.
I
Alador failed.
succeeded very well. Actually, that's a 3 compared to a rounded down. I guess that would be 19 if my math's right.
Average.
Mm.
19
Yeah,
is your average of charisma and strength.
Ooh, gotcha.
Either that or my math's wrong.
I think
My math probably is wrong. Math was
added
not-
it.
I'm a color. Yeah, add them
Add
both.
strength and charisma together, divide by 2.
Yeah, then 19.5. Rounded down will be 19.
No.
And over 3.
No.
No,
Add them
no.
together, then
What's
divide
your
by 2.
charisma and what's strength?
14 and 11.
25,
Yeah.
12.
So
I
12.
passed by
12. I still rolled a 3 though.
Yeah, still roll through, so okay. That's fine. Still really good. Anybody else beat it by more than that?
I passed mine by 7.
Nice.
Does it matter how much I failed by? No, right?
Nope. Okay, wow, okay. So, wow, that's good with 7 then. All right, so you notice that, Beck, you notice that, because you've all met her by now, that Zilla has started to pay extra attention to you. And she's kind of keeping you in her confidence. And she tells you that she fears that the entire society that she lives in will be will be wiped out because of this curse.
I'm going. I guess I'll. Yeah, I'll do my best to kind of satiate her fears. I'll be like, your texts say we got this. I'm pretty sure we got this. Don't worry about it. And
Okay.
that kind of thing. I'm just gonna be nice about it. What's her net worth, by the way?
She is the daughter of the ruler of the
Da
land.
da da.
Nice. Okay, so that's very cool. All right, so there you go. So yeah, so at the end of 3 days, you guys feel like you're up to it, and you're asked to meet the leader, Enosh. And you're brought into his kind of, this is now a regular building, and you're brought into his kind of office slash, it's not really a throne room, but like where he holds court, if you will. And he sees you and he says, welcome. Welcome. I trust you're feeling better and that we've taken care of you well.
I nod.
Okay. So he says, I feel a little explanation is required here, but you may have heard from my daughter that we were expecting you. You see, this land has been under a curse from before I was born, from before my father's father was born. An evil sorcerer convinced the people to give up the old gods, as he was going to bring a god from the reaches of heaven to work directly with our land. What he brought instead was a demon. And this demon is only satiated with life. At first, she took the life of the plants in the land. This used to be a fertile valley. Now it's desert, except for this one area here. Then she took our herd animals, and then our slaves, and now she takes our people. But you could destroy her. He pulls out this old scroll, and he kind of shows it to you. It's written in like a really kind of ancient language that you probably don't know unless you do something special and know something, like read language rule or something, or a spell. It's definitely like a ancient language. He
I
says,
have ancient languages.
"Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll."
Yes. A super success.
Cool. So you actually can make this out, and what he's saying actually sounds right. That there was a prophecy that just as the last breaths of the land were coming and the society was about to be fully destroyed by this demon, that a group would come and save them.
I'll look astonished to the others and I say, he speaks the truth. The text speaks of an incredible, beautiful woman to get rid of that demon. And a smile.
He winks at you. So he says, so right now we feed her almost daily. Well, those who hold positions of guards around her castle, and you probably, like I said, when you first look down, you saw like a small castle. There's like a small castle there, and he tells you that there are men who are required as their role in society to bring the victims to her, and normally they take people from the town, but several days ago an outsider showed up, and so they were they didn't have to send somebody from the town because they're sacrificing this gentleman to her. But then he knows that shortly after that they're going to need to take more people from the town. So he would like you to to kill this demon, basically.
I would ask, can you describe this man?
Yeah, so he describes him, and it basically sounds like it's Gomer from the description. Yeah, and he says, the demoness will drain from him his life, which will give her strength.
Did he
It's
say?
better than
Sorry.
it's better than he deserves.
Oh, definitely. Did he tell us where the demon is?
She is in the small castle,
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
guarded by these soldiers who feed her. But he tells you that he knows of an ancient tunnel that can bring you inside and possibly around the soldiers, because obviously they're not going to want you to go in there because they kind of worship her.
And how far is the castle away?
Oh, it's like you could throw a stone at it.
Oh, okay. So directly here. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's within this little kind of region. I mean, you can shoot an arrow at it. It might be close to throw a stone, but yeah, the tunnel is in his place, and it will bring you across. It's like a walking distance. But he tells you that. Again, he goes through the whole story that this whole land was fertile. There used to be thousands upon thousands of people that lived here, and now not so much. And they can't. Basically, they can't reproduce fast enough. Not the animals nor the people to satiate her. So the population's been dropping, and nor can they leave because there's a curse on the land that this tribe must stay. And he looks at you and he says, and now that you've entered our lands, you also cannot leave. Because you are under the curse as well now.
Yeah, there are way too many places I want to rob. We got to take care of this.
We will slay this demon whore.
There it is.
I swear it by Shai Halud, bless his coming and his going.
Nice.
Here you're not a pal.
Slavery is what makes it so perfect.
Do you want to ask any questions? Okay, before.
Enosh, is there any inside knowledge, any weaknesses that you know of that this demon may have?
He just knows that. No, actually, it tells you. He says, actually, as far as I know, she cannot be killed. But that we have sent soldiers, and back in the past, they've sent 50 men, 100 men even at a time, and they were easily slayed by the beast. However, you are the prophecy party. So you should be able to do it.
You're lucky we showed up. The prophecy is true.
Yeah. He says, she has dark powers of hellish magic. Her weapon transfixes paralysis into all she looks at. Yeah, so he knows that. So anybody she looks, she paralyzes people when she with her stare.
I asked if he has maybe some mirrors he could part with.
A mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not only one.
Idea. Yeah, he has a mirror. There's a mirror in each one of your rooms. You can take a mirror if you want.
Do our barbarian friends, do they carry shields?
I don't think they have them now. I think everybody dropped all their shit.
Well, no, I kept my shield.
Okay, maybe you can, just an idea, maybe you can put some mirrors on your shield, like. No?
That's a good idea.
That sounds fancy.
I have my moment. 16 in.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, so you want to put a mirror on your shield?
Or maybe some small ones, like break it and put the shards on the shield because they're not flat, I
With
assume.
super glue.
With,
Yes, I'm gonna.
you know what?
Gonna-
You can use rice as glue, sir.
Rice.
Uh-huh. Try it.
I believe you. The starch in rice is actually a great glue. However,
Exactly.
for rice, you need rice patties, which means you need a tropical. You're in the desert.
Damn.
Is there not a blacksmith or somebody? Otherwise, I'd heat these shields into their. I mean, these mirrors into their shields.
Yeah, I'm sure you can probably attach it somehow. It's being process. But all right, so yeah, you can do it. You can use
Yeah, to
cactus
make
glue.
it difficult for me.
They make glue
How
out
large?
of horse hooves.
How large would these mirrors be? Just like your,
Yeah, they've got like in your rooms they have mirrors that are because remember mirrors aren't glass.
Yeah.
they're basically polished steel essentially, kind of shitty polished
Okay.
steel. So
so
yeah, you
I
can
will.
probably
I'll strap one to my back onto my armor.
okay, you can do that. Yeah, they're probably like say, maybe round one. Maybe there's some nicer ones if you want. You're gonna fix mirrors onto yourselves as needed. So you're like the mirror.
I'm gonna break my mirror.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put 3 or 4 of the big shards, wedge it into the decorum of the shield, so I kind of have it almost like a radiation symbol.
Oh, cool. All right, fancy. All right, yeah, you can do that.
I'm going to make a request to get a hold of a hand mirror for those of us who don't carry shields.
You have a hand mirror. They have mirrors. All right. Yeah, they're actually quite civilized. So they don't have weapons and stuff. They have, for the most part, but they have mirrors. And they have wine and silk.
All right.
Yeah, you can do that. Do you want to leave immediately? You would like, or do you want to wait?
Well, we don't need to wait at least for night because, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? The demon probably won't sleep.
That's right, and he doesn't know when it's being fed. So it may have already been fed, which would make it really powerful, or it might not have been fed yet because your friend, well, he doesn't know it's your friend, but the other man that arrived in pretty crappy condition. So they would have wanted to, brought him back to strength before they sent him in there. Because obviously she gets more to be fattened for the feast, if you will. So it depends on if you want
In the interest of not fighting somebody who's been powered up by a good meal, I think we should go as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Agreed.
That just leaves your one member a little bit under on the con, but otherwise, the rest of you are all up. Cool.
Who's
All
under-
right.
who's
So,
under con?
I'm sorry.
Who's under con?
Decilio is.
Decilio, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So make sure you adjust your hit points accordingly. Decilio.
I'll adjust them in just a second.
No problem. No rush. Just if we're not going to power back up. All right. Shoot. You're headed.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
What's that? Oh, okay.
Because his name is Rush.
Yeah, you said no rush.
Oh. Oh, you're so clever. Okay. Extra experience points for you. Okay, so Zelia will show you the way. And yeah, so she basically leads you guys down some corridors into like kind of a little used room that has a lot of tapestries in it. And she pulls aside one of them. Behind there is a door with like a whole bunch of locks on it. And she has the keys, and she basically unlocks it and lets you guys in. And you're in this kind of long, dark hallway. I guess you should grab a torch off the wall, and she heads in.
I step to the side and wait for Beck to go first.
Oh, to be honest, I'd probably, knowing Bex, if he's been having conversations with her and trying to alleviate her worries, he's been talking himself up. So he'll go through first.
Okay, so we'll go in back.
And Sayud after.
Sayud.
Then me.
Sayud.
The two of us who are sneaky.
Cool.
I'll bring
And then Basilio and Alador, which order do you want to go in?
I'll bring up the rear.
Cool.
Okay.
So I'll let go on.
I'll go wherever y'all want me.
Cool. All right, yeah. So you guys head into this hallway, and she's got the torch. She's leading you in. You travel maybe like, 600-700 feet, like not very far, and then it comes to another door with a whole bunch of locks on it, and she unlocks this door, and she opens it, and then she kind of has the torch, and she hands it up for one of you guys to take, and she says, "Through this door is the castle of the demoness. I haven't ever dared to go any further. Be careful." And at that, she hands whoever wants to take a torch.
I cast armor on myself.
Okay. You are armored.
That's AC 6 then for me.
Nice. How long does that last?
Forever until I take 8 points plus level. So I have to take 15 points in one hit.
Oh, okay, yeah. So basically forever.
Resistance. Oh no, 15 points together.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You only have 19. So basically almost to the end, basically.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Same marching order. Who's taking the torch? The first person, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the torch.
Okay.
Sayud will ensure that she is instructed to bury him with his falcon.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over at you at that mention. I'll be like, you worry too much, friend. We'll be back within a fortnight.
If you don't trust in yourself, how can the gods trust in you, friend?
I accept my fate.
Well then,
Do you fear death?
no.
I do not run.
No,
from
but I
it.
prefer to be alive.
Do you want to live forever?
Exactly.
Hell with you.
Okay. So you come into this. Basically, you open up. It opens up into a chamber, a corridor rather, and you're heading forward. And you can see, like, as you're moving forward, you at first think that maybe like there's somebody there, and as you move closer, you see that it's actually a statue, and then another statue. There's like a lot of statues in this hallway. As you come in, it basically opens up into this grand corridor that just seems to be loaded with these statues that are made out of kind of almost a strange gray stone. The corridor itself is made out of marble, so they really kind of stick out in that sense. And they're very, if you take a second to look at them, they're really well carved, like really super precise. But they're made out of very inexpensive, very kind of cheap stone, and there's a lot of them. And
Do they look like recent additions or pretty old?
They're covered in dust for the most part. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do they
Yeah.
depict anything we would know? I have ancient history.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you notice that there's groupings of them, and as you kind of look, there's some that seem to be like they could almost like soldiers. They're grouped together. Then you see other groups that are like a mother with a child, and then some other groups that are like old people, and they definitely have clothing that's kind of old. It's definitely nothing modern. It's very, very old style. So you would think that these have been here for a while, and they are covered in dust.
If I have spellcraft, could I? Well, I I have the suspicion that those are people. So would spellcraft help me see that if that's actually the case, you know? It's usually to identify spells. Well, you can identify constructs as well. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll
Yep.
with the -2. Why
Okay.
not?
But didn't Enosh mention that she turns people to stone? The
Yeah,
demon?
that's why I think I made it. Yeah.
Yeah, you think that these are probably way too detailed to be real statues, and that they very well could easily have been done by magic. Very, very powerful magic.
These are real people. Don't smash them.
And then at that time, too, as you're kind of figuring that out, you start to actually hear moans. And at first, you're kind of unsure where it's coming from, and then you kind of realize it's coming from all around you. Like it feels like the statues are actually making sounds, although not really anything you can determine as an actual word, but moans of pain, perhaps, or sorrow. And it's starting to get louder in your head as you're standing there with all these statues all around you.
Hurry on.
All right, yeah, let's keep moving. But as we do that, I'm gonna start handing out those hand mirrors I picked up. And gonna let you know if anybody needs to look around a corner, look through the mirror.
Cool.
The light catches the mirror.
Nice. All right, so you're moving forward.
Yeah, Sayud's drawing his sword and moving silently.
Okay. So you have a hand mirror and the torch, basically, so no weapon. Back?
Yeah, that would be me with mirror and torch.
Okay. Cool. All right, we are moving forward. How are you guys spread out? Are you really close together? Are you gonna like give yourself some space? Because if you're moving silently, then you probably can't be.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
stay
gonna
with the big guys.
try and make a little space there.
Okay.
Kind of hide between the statues and.
Okay, so you're like flanking out to the side or something.
Yeah.
That's moving forward, and you guys are kind of lingering back a little bit. The big
Yeah.
guys? Okay. Good. All right, you guys, if you want to, the thief and the raise your watch and move silent. That's cool.
Torch in my hand, so it's.
Oh yeah, well, that's not really.
Yeah,
you might be very obvious then. Yeah, you probably can't really. But if the ranger wants to move silent, you probably can.
I mean, unless somebody wants to take this torch from me.
I could actually take it. I mean.
Okay.
Then yeah, I'll hand off the torch.
Okay. You could do that.
I failed by 2.
Okay. So you're not super silent.
What are we rolling for?
You don't have move silent. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So you go back to hand her off the torch, and at that moment, the two of you, the thief and the magic user, go ahead and make a save versus paralyzation to avoid the statues that are now being dropped from kind of a balcony above you. You kind of look up and you see a couple of them falling on you, your direction.
Those are people.
I know, and they're falling.
Where are people?
Made it.
Cool. Okay, save for half, I think is how we're doing this. Yep. So you made it, so you take only 4 points of damage. If you fail, then you take 8 from the statue smashing into you. It's very quiet all of a sudden. So yes, you guys are kind of like, you walk back with a torch to hand it to her, and just as you do, a couple of statues fall down from like a balcony above it. They just like shatter on the ground all around you, cutting you a little bit.
Can I see up on the balcony from?
Yeah, you look up really quickly, and you see a three very tiny forms, probably about 2 feet tall, with wings that seem to have like pushed these statues off, and then they kind of flew back into the shadows.
Is there a way to get to the balcony?
Yeah, you'd have to head towards the wall where the balcony is, and then there's a door there, which you could imagine would lead to a staircase.
I will do that.
What's everybody else doing?
Yeah, rush after him. Those little shitbags.
I'm going to follow and take out my sword.
Okay.
We'll do the same.
Same, pulling my daggers.
Okay. So you guys are all running up the stairs. And you get to the, you're able to open the door, no problem. It's like an old door, so when you grab the handle, it kind of almost crumbles. And you pull it open and you run up these stairs that are covered in dust and probably haven't been accessed in a long time. And you get up into this kind of gallery, balcony area with chairs. Where it looks like maybe the royalty may have sat up here and like looked down into the ball or something. And there's still a couple more statues up here that are probably closer to the edge than they should have been. So maybe they were going to push another set. But you don't see the creatures immediately. And as you're looking around, you kind of look out and you can see that they're now, you see some dust and some movement kind of in below as they kind of fly in between some statues below.
Below again?
Yeah, well, they can fly.
Oh! Okay.
You go right up. So they're below now. You can't, they're like hiding in the massive statues below.
Okay, I'll wait upstairs.
They're not right below us, right? We can't.
No, you're not even 100% sure where they are. You just know that, like, because it's very dusty and, so when you heard like some movement and you can kind of see like dust flying up around the statues, you figure they flew back down there. You're more making it as a guess than you are of seeing them.
How are they together? Do I see? No, I don't.
You don't see them at all.
Do I know where?
Your seventh level, you probably know what they are. They're imps. So they're very likely invisible because they turn invisible.
Guess which spell I didn't take. Yeah, I can't help in this case. Shit.
How good is the view from up here?
Pretty good. I mean, it's dark.
As far as can you see the whole room, or can you? Barring the fact that it's dark, but in theory, could you see the whole room?
Yeah, for the most part. You're essentially kind of on the side, like maybe like a third the way up this like large gallery hallway that's probably about 300 or so feet long.
Do I know where? Well, I don't know where exactly they are, but do I have a notion where they might be? In a 30-foot cube?
Maybe.
Maybe?
I'll have you roll your int. How's that?
Okay, that's good. Yes.
Yeah, you got a pretty good idea.
Exactly. And I cast a spell magic, you little fuckers downstairs.
Oh, just spell magic?
Yes.
To make them visible, you're thinking.
Yeah.
I suppose that would work. Okay, so you do that. You cast a spell magic, and suddenly you can see them. They're basically, you see two anyways. You don't know how many there are total. They're like sitting on some statues, breaking little pieces like fingers off of them and stuff.
Wow.
And I guess when they become visible, they probably realize it, and they suddenly like look nervous and look up towards you.
I fire an arrow.
Go for it. You are shooting into the dark, so I'm going to say -2.
Okay. Well, that takes... So my ring counteracts that.
Nice.
No.
We get 2 shots.
Yeah. And that's definitely a hit.
Cool.
Rolled a 19.
Nice.
That's for 7 damage.
Oh, nice. That actually goes directly through one of the imps who looks very surprised. And he turns to stone and then crumbles.
Nice.
Anybody else want to take a shot? Lay out kind of a surprise on them.
There's only one.
How far away are they again?
They're probably like about
No,
75 feet away-ish because you're up on top.
I can do nothing.
Yeah, I don't think I can throw a dagger that far.
I don't have my bow anymore.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at them. I also have blind fighting, so I think does that count for missile weapon? Okay.
Oh, actually,
I don't know.
that's a good question.
No, I'll look it up. Go ahead and roll it up. If it's close, then it'll matter. But just because I think it takes away. My guess would be no. But
Yeah, I think it doesn't work. I think it's only 4 milli.
yeah, I mean, it's not. I'm gonna say it's not like completely pitch black in here, but it's very dark. Like it's like little hints of light coming through. That's the only reason why you can see them at all, because they're basically pretty far away. And nobody here has any kind of information.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it doesn't grant me protection for missile weapons, so I'm gonna take a shot anyway.
okay. Yeah, it's just gonna be -2. Darkness. Their armor class is 1.
I rolled a 13, so I missed.
That does not seem like it would hit. No.
And
Does that give you 11? That's not going to hit on +1. No.
Because we're not at initiative, can I still do something
We're
or?
going to roll shit after this.
Okay.
You kind of triggered a surprise
Yeah.
round, if you will, because with your.
I'm gonna shoot one more arrow. Oh, and I missed again with a 7.
Yeah, so you shoot through into the dark, just the kind of mixed light darkness, and both those arrows miss. They stab into some statues down there, and the statues kind of break, the arms fall off and stuff. So let's roll initiative to see what happens with this last imp. He rolls an 8.
Shall I roll?
Go for it.
Yes.
Go for it.
8 as well.
Okay, simultaneous. I'll let you guys say what you want to do first, and then we'll resolve. To do it.
Sling attack.
Okay.
That's -2 on that. Yeah. Okay, I'll roll a 3. Forget it.
Okay. Anybody else?
Did anybody run downstairs?
Lee, can
I
you
was
your move?
going to.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. You could probably get to it this round, I assume. I mean, if that's all you do. They do a double move or whatever.
Okay. Well, before everybody runs down, I'm gonna try to attack again with the bow.
Cool. Yeah, you can attack while they're running. It won't affect them. They won't have got there till the end of the round.
Okay. Ugh. Second shot. Oh man.
No. All right, your arrows are kind of flying wild.
Putting away my bow with shame.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna double move. I'm gonna run down and then shoot an arrow.
Okay.
Or 2.
Fair enough.
That's a 17 on die. That's gonna hit. And then a 9, so I hit armor class. Well, +2, so 11 armor class. 3.
No, they're a +1, so that misses. So you hit them one time.
Oh, well, the first one was 17. So that would hit armor class -3. So that hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, first one definitely hit. So give me some damage.
9 damage.
Oh, wow. Nice.
I'm killing
Nice.
it.
Yeah, that sticks through this thing, and it basically, it actually, it almost looks like it's going to die. Like it basically like starts to turn to stone, and then it kind of like shakes itself off, and it comes. Actually, it probably does this as it's flying towards you because it's simultaneous. So it's going to you pop out, and this thing flies towards you on its move. So you're actually engaged with it. So you shoot it as it's moving towards you, which probably increases maybe the arrow goes right through it because of the distance, and it's going to make an attack at you with its. I guess it.
Or my armor class is up to a 6 now.
Nice. So like I said, it's 2 claws and it's sting. Is that what it is? I have to look up it for a second. Because it has the specs, but don't imps have poison? I don't know if they do in second edition or not. It says special attack, but it doesn't say what it is. Let me just check.
I say no.
Probably not. But let's look anyways. Just because. What's the index here? By the way, the picture that they use for the Aarakocra in the Monster Manual in 2nd edition would never make anybody want to play an Aarakocra as a player character.
Yeah, it's a ship class anyway.
I don't know, free flying.
I hate that class. It's like monk.
You know, like
There we go. Let's see. Imps automatically kill rangers. Combat. Special magical abilities. Immune to attacks, blah, blah, blah. He tells me all about their personality and everything, but doesn't tell me if he has a poison.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if what the special attack is. A special attack, I'm assuming, it used to be poison, but I don't know if it still is. It just
Depends
says
on
SA.
which imp it is, I
Well, it's a
think.
regular imp.
Hmm.
Special attack, see below. You show Quasit. Where's Imp? Imp can use special magic abilities. Oh, here we go. The Imp attacks with a wicked stinger in its tail. Additional inflicting 1-4 damage, the stinger ejects a powerful poison, which is so deadly that those who fail their save versus poison are instantly slain by it. Oh, there you go.
Damn.
Oh, there you go.
Well, bring it.
All right, here we go. Let's see if it gets you.
Bring it on, buddy.
All right, I think I just... We'll mark it. I didn't quite. All right, so Imp, tail attack. It rolls a 2, so it definitely misses. And it's going to try to scratch you with its claws, and it rolled an 18, which should hit you. Because its attack was 15, yeah, it definitely hit you. So it scratches you for no poison, but 3 points of damage.
Really coming down outside.
Yeah. You also see 2 other imps, but they are running. They
no.
fly away.
In which direction?
Deeper into the cavern, away from you guys.
beautiful.
Yeah. So has everybody gone? Yes, right? Okay, so initiative again. You got 1 guy on you who looks really bad, and then 2 that are basically scooting.
7?
10.
Okay.
7, you guys go first.
We are in melee now, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So
There's a singular imp there on your buddy.
I'm gonna have to drop the bow and pull out my sword. Can I still attack?
Yep, if you drop it, you can, as opposed to putting it away.
Okay. That's 2 attacks. That's a 19, so
That hits.
armor class something or other.
Yeah.
And then a 4, which is not gonna hit.
That's not going to hit. No. It only has 1 hit
So
point, so you can describe how
oh.
you kill it with as you draw your sword.
I drop the bow and then just pull out the sword, and in just one motion as it comes out of my sheath, just straight slice it in half.
Cool. So before it even hits the ground, it turns to stone and then falls to the ground and crumbles. And all you hear the sound of wings flapping from the other imps, but you can't see them because they're invisible. And it sounds like they're moving deeper into the corridor. What else want to do?
Here's where it becomes a problem.
Yeah, we should deal with it now that we're still hearing them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move towards the sound, but I'm gonna make sure I'm moving with at least one other person.
I'll go as well, definitely. And is the corridor, is it in sight? So if I could see the imps, what did I actually want to say? So could I shoot into the corridor and maybe hit them by accident?
What are you shooting?
My sling.
Oh, I mean, it would be very unlikely because it's a really super tall space.
Yeah, it's a -4 actually, and -2 for the range probably. So
I mean, you certainly could try.
Of course.
She's gonna sling down the hall corridor.
Yes, no.
Okay.
A 2.
All right, so you hit one of the statues and you break its head off and it falls. and
Oh
smashes.
no. Oh no.
Was it a child?
It was a child.
Oh!
It was actually a child that was looking up at its mother like this. And you
No.
Yeah, that's an
See?
insider. Yeah, okay, Mark. We're
All right,
even
Mike.
now.
Yeah, we're even now. Exactly.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else want to try to do something to the imps that you can't see?
Well, I'm gonna approach everybody that's following the flapping noises. What is the ground like? Is there any sand or dust that I could make a sand ball and try to throw it towards the flapping?
Ooh.
Yeah, you could pick up dust. It's pretty dusty there. You could probably scoop up some dust in your hand.
So I'm gonna scoop up some dust and I'm gonna put it in my shield and just.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. So
Towards
you just
where I
want to
think
just
it's
flip it up
flapping.
in the air just now, or how do you want to do this technique?
That yeah, I think that's both my moves, moving towards the group and then
You just want to throw it up in
Throwing
front of
some
you right now.
sand.
You just want to scoop it up and throw it to make sure there's nothing like in the general vicinity.
yeah, correct,
Okay.
right above
right.
right above us.
All right, you do that. The dust kind of sprinkles down over everybody, and you don't see any imps. The flapping sound seems like it's further away.
Sand in my eyes. Oh.
Sorry, sorry everybody. I thought it was a
Did
good
everybody go
idea.
this round? I think you did, right?
I'm used to it.
I didn't go, but I don't know
Okay.
that there's anything I can do.
You're gonna do what?
I said I did not go, but I don't know if there's anything I can do.
Okay, so you guys are gathering together though and starting to move down the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
So-
get as close as we can to the wings flapping.
Okay, so you're moving towards the sound. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So let's roll initiative to see what happens this round. Oh, another 10.
A 3.
Okay, cool. So you're able to move up here faster than them. So you're able to move to where you think you might be close to them now. So you can kind of hear it. You can't see them still, obviously.
I want to shoot them again.
So -4 service.
Oh, goodness. I shoot into the ground, sir.
Okay. Sling bullet bounces in a strange way and smashes and kills another child.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, you're one up on me.
Okay. Who else?
I'm gonna go ahead and take a leaf out of our buddy's book here and actually start to run ahead and like lean down and scoop up some sand and throw it, or dirt or dust or anything, throw it in front of me.
Okay. I'll say when you do that, you guys can kind of make out the form of them, and you'll be a normal attack. Anybody who wants to attack now after that. You see 2 imps. They're about 20 feet in the air, just roughly above the rogue.
20 feet in the air?
Yeah, they're above him.
Shit. I can't reach him now.
Oh, really? What do you got, 2-handed sword? You can reach him. You could run. This is Conan. You got a 2-handed sword. You could run and jump up and attack him.
All right. Well, shit. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. 2-handed sword. It's like 8 feet long.
Yeah. That's 6 or 7, but that's good enough.
Yeah. So if they're 20 feet up and you're like 6.5 feet tall and you jump, you should be able to attack them.
All right. Do I still get both attacks?
Why not?
All right. Here we go.
If you roll really terribly, though, you're going to fall on your ass.
All right. So that's awesome. One's a 17 and one's a 20.
See, there you go.
All right. Fucking escaping. All right. And I got 12 total on 2 dice.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to say because you were leaping with the 2-handed sword that you actually hit both of them. What's the 2 different damages?
One was a 5, one was a 7.
Okay. Just because, like you kind of swept and you hit both of them. That's what we'll say.
Yeah, no, I'm cool.
Because not instead of, you wouldn't be able to do that. Cool. All right. Who hasn't gone?
I'll blast off an arrow
Cool.
or 2.
That's right.
That's That's 1 miss and 1 hit.
Nice.
Yeah, well, actually, it's a 9 plus 2 is an 11, so I hit armor class 3. Oh, they have 1. That's right. So that's 5 damage.
Nice. With the magic bonus too?
Yeah.
Cool. Anybody hasn't gone yet? Go. Everybody went? Sure.
I think you can kill us now.
Okay. All right. Well, there's 2 guys standing directly under them, so they're going to get basically attacked. One imp each. So first imp comes down to attack at the thief. Misses dramatically. Second one comes down to go after Cilio, who just shot through 2 of them. Ooh. Rolls 18. It's armor class -3, so that definitely hits you. You have been hit. So you take 4 points of damage and make yourself a saving throw versus poison. Or die by the terrible 2nd edition poison.
Save or die.
Yes.
You're mute. Is he muted?
He's muted. He's probably swearing at me right now.
No. My mouse, I'm going to have to replace my mouse. My mouse constantly double clicks, so I go to unmute, and it goes unmute, mute, unmute, mute. I have to roll under or over for 2nd edition.
Over.
I am poisoned then. I rolled a 5.
No!
Okay. It stabs into you, and you feel the poison ripping through your veins.
Really?
Hold on,
Damn it,
hold on, hold on,
Do it.
hold on. I can do something. Hold
She's
on.
doing something. As you're on your knees.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me roll the other attack.
Okay, okay, hold on.
10. What's your armor class, for Beck?
Me? It's 6, I believe. Let me check.
6. Okay, this hits armor class 5, so that actually hits you. So his scratch attack hits you for 2 points. So you take 2 points, no poison with that one.
Okay, so I can tend to him now, immediately, in the course of 1 round. Then we have to continue for 5 rounds, and then you can do your roll again with a +2. And I don't need a skill check. Just happens.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So you have to run up and help him now.
Yes.
Okay. That's cool.
But first, I have to take care of my hair, of course. So I'll decide later. No, of course I'll do that.
Okay, so you see him fall to his knees and you run forward, and there's kind of like a big, like a swelling sting mark on your shoulder where it was poison tail stuck into you. And I guess as you're running forward, we'll roll initiative again. Oh, no, hold it. Did everybody go yet? Everybody went, right? They
yeah.
went last. Yeah, okay, so next round.
5.
4. Okay.
Oh.
It's right there. You run up to help your friend, and it stabs at you. It rolls a 13, which is armor class.
AC 6
2.
now.
All right, so it hits you. You are also hit.
Okay.
It's armor class 2. Well, only 1 point of damage, but also you must make a poison save.
Poison.
Oh no.
Oh
And the
no.
other one goes out to the rogue
Who
again.
heals the healer?
I know.
Shit!
Imps are
I
bastards.
failed.
Oh, god
No.
damn it.
Oh. And in that case, I can tend to him 5 rounds, so you're dead.
That's
Can you
okay.
tend to yourself then?
No.
Really?
Mm,
Oh, you can't even tend your own self?
mm-mm.
Oh,
Doesn't
that sucks.
say.
That's.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you be able to tend to yourself?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, well, but I mean, imagine being poisoned and such, and then you have to take care of yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You cut the wound open and you put the little thing on.
Did
Oh,
we
you were a
just
Boy
lose?
Scout.
Did we just
Really?
lose 2 people?
I think so.
I feel like we just did.
Yeah, I mean, if you allow it, I will do it, of
I think
course.
you can't tend to both of you, though. I think you have to make a choice, which obviously is a pretty easy one because you can't. If you die, then you can't tend to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it this way. If you make a check, you can tend to both of you. But if you fail,
Ooh.
or you
Okay.
can choose to tend to yourself.
Let's see.
So it's up to you. You can either tend to yourself or
Yeah.
try both. But if you fail, you both die.
Okay. Yeah, let's try both.
Don't change the gambler. Did you do it?
I rolled a 1.
Yes. Okay.
Ha.
Cool. I mean, assuming the imp doesn't kill you before then.
Oh, shut up.
Have you rolled the other attacks? Okay, the scratch attacks. Miss. Cool. Okay. Did you roll a save? I think I hit you. The rogue pack also got hit.
Oh,
Did you make a save?
Oh my
I
god.
did not. I was enthralled watching them.
I think
Yes. This is like.
Saber.
I think he only got hit by a
Saber.
scratch attack.
Oh, he'll get by the scratch. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Don't worry about it. You're good.
Oh yeah. Woo.
All right, go guys. It's your turn. I guess 2 of you are at least dealing with poison, but the rest of you.
Oh, then I'm gonna go ahead and take a swipe or throw a dagger at the imp who had the gall to come and strike me.
Okay. Yeah, he's right on you. You can stab at him if you want.
That's a 4.
A 4 does not hit. Sorry. How about everybody else? At this point, the imps are engaged, so any missile attacks are going to have a chance of hitting other people.
Yeah, Sayud's gonna run up, draw his sword, and attack, but then he's going to protect the other 2 while she tends to them.
Okay. So you want to attack that one that's right there?
Yeah.
There's one left between them. Okay. So you're going
Basically, I just want to intercept any attacks.
Okay.
I'm going
10, 12, that's not going to hit. That's a armor class. Well, armor class 2. God damn it.
Just missed. Yeah. Okay. No, sorry. How about Alador?
Alador's going to run up to the one that's attacking Beck.
Okay.
I'm going to draw my axe and take a swing at it.
Nice.
All right. Got a 17.
Nice.
So,
That should negative 2 and 3.
let's see. Seven
7.
plus 1, so that's 8.
8. Okay. Nice. Okay. The axe cleaves this thing in half, and again, it turns to stone and then falls to the ground and shatters. Cool. Okay, so there's one left, and it's his turn, right? So he's going to actually go after Sayud, since you're blocking the attack with 13, which hits armor class 2, so that should hit you. Yep. So you take 3 points of damage and must make a poison save. You're muted.
So is this over? Am I looking for over?
Over.
I can never remember.
Yeah, over for a save in the second edition.
Okay, it's 50-50 shot here.
Nice.
Do it.
18.
Yes.
Nice. Poison is no effect.
I only have so many hands.
Yep. That's true. Okay, next round. There's one imp left, and he's pretty pissed off, and he's kind of trying to get through his. He's trying to kill you. Actually, you probably should have went for the medic if you're smart, but you blocked him, so that was smart. And what's the initiative? They roll a 2.
Oh, I forgot I'm in charge. Oops. 4.
Okay, so he's going to get his last attack in probably. He stings out at the ranger with a 17 that hits
Oh,
for 2 points of damage. I didn't do the scratch, it's fine. And make a poison save.
It'll suck.
how many people can you tend to?
2.
That's yeah, probably only yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it get you 10 to more?
Uh,
What skills is healing?
Healing, yeah. Doesn't say. It only says if the character tends to another within 1 round. So
Which you did. You healed 10 to yourself.
yeah, but it doesn't say how many. No.
Tends to another.
Must be turned into immediately, normally by sacrificing another action.
It does not say others. It says another.
Yeah.
We didn't even see that. Where is that another? Does that purple some knowledge? Is that the beginning? I mean, I would say you could heal them.
The third row, if the character tends to another within 1 round. Second sentence. Although that's for the wounding. For the poison is the 3rd bracket.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
It really doesn't say.
It just says that they. What I'll say is this. This is how we'll do it, because it says if it's interrupted, that they have to make a save immediately. So what I'll say is if you want to, you probably should have done that anyways. When you started working on yourself, Cecilio should probably immediately make another saving throw. That's probably how it should be. But since we didn't do that then, if you want to stop, you'll have to make another saving throw, basically. But I'll say you can do as many people as you want, but they'll have to make the saving. The person that you're working on now will have to make a saving throw immediately.
But without the benefit.
That's right. So if you stop on yourself, you'll have to make a saving throw.
You failed, yeah? So you.
Is that what you're asking?
Yes, that's why I'm asking.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's take the chance, I guess, Rush. What do you say?
Yeah, you guys will immediately have to make your saving throw now, normally.
Yeah. Come on.
Well,
you
he's
can do
dead.
it.
We both have to make our save
Yeah.
again.
Make another normal save versus poison.
Oh, come on.
No.
No!
No way. Tell me you didn't fail it.
Shit.
Did you fail?
Yes.
So
By
we're
far.
all dead.
Oh, man.
Well, if
you know what I'm going to say? Did you also fail, Rush?
No, I got a 16 this time.
Okay, so you're fine. I'm going to say, though, since you stopped to help him, he'll still get another save, even though if you die.
Who, me?
So you'll get another, Mark will get another save, yeah. Go ahead.
Come on. I
Come on.
sacrificed
She didn't die for
myself.
nothing.
This is going to test my honesty right here. I rolled a 1.
Oh, wow. You died twice.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 on my first one and a 1 on this one.
Oh, man.
Ah.
Triple kill, no way.
That's a triple kill.
Well,
Triple
yeah,
kill.
Right, but you're okay now, Decilio. So basically, the magic user stops to help the ranger who has been protecting you, and there's an imp hovering above you, and it's your turn actually.
I'm gonna kick the living shit out of that thing.
Do so.
Here we go.
Condition poison, man.
All right. Maybe I'm not.
Oh God! Don't die by an imp.
Oh, they are shitty creatures.
They are shitty,
Jesus.
actually.
I should really use them more.
I know, they're of course. Armor class is 1.
Well, I hit it once. I definitely didn't hit it twice.
So roll me some damage.
Shit. Well, I got a, with the damage adjustment, a 4.
Okay. Okay, you chip away at it. It's still standing. All right, next round, initiative. They roll a 10.
I say she keep rolling since she's dead.
Yeah, go ahead, roll your initiative. You can roll even if you're dead, unless you left. You're still there.
Yeah, she's here.
You want to
She's not a
take
quitter.
my last responsibility from me. I understand.
I'll keep doing it. I couldn't see you because you have the fancy screensaver thing. Hold on, what happens to your snake? Does it like explode or anything? That's only in lamentation.
Oh, I think she dies as well.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
Are
your
you gonna
initiative?
roll?
Is it better than a 10?
2.
2. All right, you guys gonna go first. The imp's there. It's hurt. It just finished finishing off your ranger.
Oh, I'm stabbing the fuck out of this thing. Well, I'm going to attempt to stab the fuck. That's a 1.
A 1. Okay. That will not hit.
Just so full of rage, just misses completely.
Damn.
Oh, damn, and I only thought I got this screwed on fire.
All right. That time I hit AC 0 and AC -4.
Nice.
That time I got 15 points of damage
Oh,
total.
Jesus. You were pissed off.
Yeah.
Your greatsword just annihilates this thing. As the other two party members run up to make their attacks, they hit dust basically. And your magic user and ranger are on the ground, pale from the life drained from them from the poison of the imps. As you stand in the darkness of a flickering torch. What do I do?
Well, first of all, well, fuck.
Yeah. Well, so there's 3 of us still here, right?
Yep. There's 3 of you there. You got 2 down party members, and as you're standing there, you realize that you're in chasing this imp through the hallway and fighting it. You realize that you're almost at the end of the hallway because you can actually see a very large door, probably like maybe another 50, 60 feet in front of you.
When we were in that room and we went in this hallway, just out of curiosity, which way was the hallway going?
Which way?
South, east, west.
It's going west.
Yeah.
You came in on the east side.
All right. It was just straight down, right?
Yep. Yeah, you kind of came. You were heading north, and you kind of popped into it, and then it basically went left or right. And well, left would have been. I'm sorry, right would have been west. So you made a left, and you headed east down this corridor. When you went up into the balcony, it was on the what would be the south wall. Came back up. You came back up, and you went this way. Yeah.
Well, I guess we go to the door and.
We came this far. We might as well see if we live or die.
Yeah.
Yeah. You suddenly have this recollection that the ranger is wearing a magic ring.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just flip that off.
Okay. So yeah, when you are wearing that
Yeah, I'm
ring,
gonna hand it to the great sword. No, I'm gonna hand it to the great sword user
okay.
because I can't hit shit apparently.
You definitely have better chance of hitting in general, yeah. So your weapon now counts as a +2 magic. Any weapon that you use counts as a +2 magic weapon while you're using it, while you're wearing the ring.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so you approach this door, and it is here somewhere.
Maybe we'll get lucky and nobody's home.
Nah.
Am I missing a page? Yep, there it is. Okay, thought so. Did end. Progress. Okay, so you come to basically what looks like a large set of double doors, and it's on it are basically what look like 3 eyes that are closed. There's one on the left door to you, one on the right door. Okay, they're spaced maybe like 7 feet apart or so because the door's pretty large. And then dead center on the separation between the 2 doors is another eye, probably about 3 feet above that. The first eyes are about 3.5 feet off the ground. The second eye is about 6 feet. The middle eye is about 6 feet, and the eyes are closed.
All 3 of them are closed.
All 3 eyes are closed. Yep. And there doesn't seem to be any handle or anything on the door. So as you're looking at it, it would be left eye, right eye, middle eye. I mean, just as for a description of which one you want to mess with.
Yeah.
Versus its left, right, if you will.
Puzzles. So I turn that. Was it Alador? You still have
Yeah.
the mirror on your shield?
I do.
So hold the mirror up to the eye. So it's like the center eye. Like try each eye with the mirrors. Does anything.
Okay, so you hold it up in front of each eye.
I'm going to go and, hold it up, starting with the center.
Okay. You hold it up in front of the center eye. Doesn't seem to react to it at all.
Okay.
Just try left and right.
I don't really want to touch it.
No, just go in front of it.
Okay, I'm going to go to the right eye now.
Okay.
Hold the mirror in front of it.
Okay, so you hold the mirror a couple feet in front of it, basically?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to really react to it.
Anyone pack a 10-foot pole?
If I did, it's left.
Okay, the one on the left, I'm going to try touching it with my sword.
Okay, touch it with your sword. So you poke, like, do you try to, like, stick through it, or you just, like, tap it?
Just poking it. Yeah, just tapping
Okay.
it.
Okay, so you touch it with your sword, and the eyelid opens up, and it kind of was like just looking straight ahead. You actually see like an eye inside. It's open for like a couple of seconds, and then it closes again. That's the left eye.
All right, so I'm going to try it again. Instead of using the sword, just walk up and just touch it with my hand and see if it opens back up again.
Okay, is the left one again?
Yeah.
The same one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you walk up to the left eye, you touch it with your hand, and it opens again. But when it does, there's a wave of like pain that goes through your body, and you lose 5 con points. You also make a save versus paralyzation.
Save versus paralyzation?
Yeah. If you succeed, then you only lose 2 con. You lose half, basically.
I do succeed.
Okay, so you lose 2 con, and you got like a shock through your body. And then you pull your hand away really quickly. That's like the save, and then it closes again.
Okay, so I want to try and use the sword this time and just go pat, pat, pat. Hit all 3 of them real quick.
Okay, so you do that, and in turn, they open. Hold on, middle one. The only real thing that you notice that's different is the topmost eye doesn't have like a pupil. It doesn't look like a regular eye. It's just like a black blob. But they all just open and close again.
I wonder, hit that middle one again. I have an idea.
All right.
As he hits the middle one, I'm going to go ahead and throw my dagger at it at the same time.
Okay, so you want to try to throw it at the open eye. Go ahead and make an attack.
19.
Nice. Good. The dagger flies up and you hit it, and it makes it like a ding sound, like you hit something that was like a gem or something. But it doesn't seem to break it or anything. It's just like chink, like almost like if you hit a diamond with a dagger. It just kind of clicks off a bit and it falls to the ground.
Does it close back, or
Yep, it does.
so this isn't a Zelda puzzle?
Oh no, you can use that in Zelda. No, it doesn't. But you definitely think that it's some kind of like a blackish sapphire or something.
I want to try.
And of course, I left the crowbar in the desert.
Say that again.
I said, and of course, I left my crowbar in the desert.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
what do I do?
I'm gonna go back to the left eye.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tap it with my sword, and as soon as it opens, I'm gonna try stabbing it with the sword.
Okay. You're able to do that. You basically stab right through it, and it actually feels like fleshy, but you can't go in very far because it like hits the door. So like it sticks into it, you pull it out, and kind of like mucus like kind of pours out of it, but it does close again.
All right, so let's try it this way. Let's tap the right eye since we just stabbed the left eye, and when it opens up, hold the mirror in front of it. I'm running and grab it and straight.
Okay.
One thing I
Well,
think
I
of
got a hand
here.
mirror, so if you want to stab it, I'll
Whichever.
hold the mirror.
Just tap it, let it open, and let him hold the mirror and see what it does.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that. It looks at the mirror, and then it closes its eye.
Poke your finger in it.
Oh, that's
From the dead
that is
sheep.
bad.
Now the middle eye. Can we reach it? Can we reach
Yep.
it
It's
by
about
hand?
6.5 feet. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming you can. It's 6.5 feet, so most normal height people.
I'm gonna. Unless anybody else has any ideas, I'm gonna try to grab that stone. I'm gonna make the eye open and try to see if I can pull the stone
cool.
out.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it looks like it's pretty valuable. So you touch it, and you try to grab it and as soon as you do,
You're fucked.
you age 30 years.
Oh goodness.
I knew
We'll meet
nothing
soon
ever,
again.
nothing ever good happens when you touch stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
touch the stones. If only we had a wizard who had a really high intelligence.
I have the
At
knock
this point, I'm
spell
about to get ready.
prepared. Yeah.
At this point, I'm
You know
about
what,
to
I'm
get ready to
gonna
go
say,
shopping.
you make a strength check, Carlos. Try to roll under your strength.
Okay.
I have an idea.
All right. 3, which is way below.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you actually are able to pull it out then.
Oh,
You pull it out and you immediately drop it because you're aging. But now there's a large black sapphire sitting on the ground.
So I scooped that into my bag.
Okay. How you gotta do that? You gotta touch it?
I'm gonna take. I do have a. I think it's a broadsword. Hold on, let me check what sword I
Okay,
have.
so you gotta like use a sword and like push it into a sack.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna broom it into the sack.
Okay. Yeah, you
So-
can do that.
While he's doing that, we skip the obvious, which is I'm just going to take the hilt of my sword and just go bong, 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 and just knock on the door.
Okay, knock on the door.
Yeah, we didn't try that.
Okay, it's true.
Did you
didn't
try to open it?
There's
There's
no
no
handle.
handle.
Oh
There's
shit,
no handle.
yeah.
You knock on the door, and you definitely hear a loud, echoing sound. And doesn't open or anything.
All right, well, they can't say
But you're not sneaking in anymore. That's for sure.
You know what? Since we're not sneaking in, we might as well try to kick it in.
Brains isn't my thing.
Because I assume this door has no discernible lock either.
No, it doesn't. So you just want to try to smash the door open?
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Yeah,
to
I'll
kick
try
it
that.
open.
Okay.
Just want to touch the
Roll a open doors if you want. You guys can all do
Open
it.
doors.
Is that on a
Should be on your
D20
strength.
also?
It's a D20, yeah.
And you're going over, right?
Under, and you got to roll with a -2. So
Alright.
+2 for your roll.
I
Do
got
I
it.
get a minus for my
I got a
aid?
7. My open doors is 10 with a -2. It's 8, and I rolled a 7.
Nice. How about you, Carlos?
I rolled a 20.
Okay, so no. Okay, yeah, you're able to actually you are able to push the door open. You put like everything you've got into this thing, and you can kind of. It feels like it wants to close on you though. You've kind of got it open, like you're pushing it open, and you can feel like almost like a magical force trying to push the door closed on you. So you can probably try to squeeze through quickly, but you're not going to hold it forever.
You did
And it
now.
will likely close behind you.
All right. Well, let's squeeze on through at least.
Okay. All right, you're able to do that. So you guys get through the door, and you're standing in what looks like possibly a large room where you'd meet like guests or whatever. And you're actually standing. It takes you a second for your eyes to adjust. There's like a little bit of light in here, but not a whole heck of a lot. And you notice that you're looking at what is the back of a throne, and you can see hands kind of over the edge, and they look kind of almost skeletal. And you hear laughing, a woman's laugh, kind of, but it's very kind of like broken. And you're kind of like looking around, and you can see, and you actually see standing in front of the throne is Gomer. What was his name, right? His name Gomer. The dude that you're looking for. His name was Gomer, I think, right?
Yeah, it's Gomer.
Gomer. Okay. Just make sure. For some reason that didn't sound right. So you actually see Gomer, and the bottom half of him is stone, like you're seeing the statues in the hallway. The top half of him still is like flesh. And he's got this, like, he's just staring at whatever's sitting in the throne with the look on his face of complete and utter fright. So,
And you said
Yep.
You said the throne was facing away from us, right?
That's right. You can't see what's on the throne except for you see some kind of hands over the side. So you know something's on the throne. And you can hear kind of a woman's laughter. And the throne is probably like, maybe like 100 feet or so away. Probably take you around to get to it if you like run up there.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna draw the sword and just move quietly and see
Okay.
if I can't get close enough to like put it through the back of the throne.
okay, if you want to sneak up, it'll probably take you 2 rounds to get there. If you want to run full on,
That's
it'll
fine.
take you a round. Okay, so you'll sneak.
That's fine.
Uh,
And I'll give my 2 more bulkier friends the international hand sign for I'm about to do some thief shit.
Okay, cool. What do the fighters want to do?
What do you want to do? You just want to haul ass? Go big, go home.
Guys are looking at each other. Time's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. What do I
It
do?
is. You know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. So you
Strike
run
alive and die.
full speed right at the right to the front, I guess to the front basically of the throne, which is where Gomer is.
Yes. Yes. Sword
And
in hand.
also, so that's both Decilio and Alador are doing that.
I'm going to do that. I'm going
I'm
to have
doing
my
that.
shield
Must
up.
Okay.
Ear shield.
I'll come around
With
the
him.
opposite side.
Cool. So you're on like either side of it. You're running up towards it. Okay. Do you want to interact at all with Gomer, or are you just going to try to attack what's on the chair?
I'm going for what's on the chair.
Okay. How about Decilio?
What now that we're around to the front of it? What is in the?
Well,
the
I'm asking you what you're doing before you circle around the front, so I can make it. So I can tell you what happens. What is your intention?
Okay.
You want to run around and see what's in the chair before you make the call?
Oh man.
I'm not going
That's
to
the
look.
question.
I'm going to kind of keep my shield up in front of my face and just
Okay.
have my
And you're
sword.
going to come to the front like this, and then you're going to, I guess, swing blindly at the chair.
Yeah.
Okay. How about
We all know that we all know the demon person turns people to stone, right? That's
Yeah.
common
Well,
knowledge.
That's yeah. You could probably assume that. I mean, what he told you was paralyzes people,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Is run around and instead of facing the throne, I'm gonna grab Gomer and just grab him and try and spin him and throw him off to the side.
Okay, to try to get him away from the throne, basically.
Correct, so that he's no longer looking at what's in the throne.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you do that. You come running up and go ahead and make a strength check at -3. Because he's basically made out of stone now. He's very heavy.
You roll under those, right?
Yep, under.
I made it. I got a 7.
Nice. Okay, so you basically you grab him. He's heavier than you think you'd be. And you basically kind of throw him down into the ground. And actually, when you do it, though, his legs actually shatter. But his top half is still like flesh, and he actually hold on.
It's not very good stone.
Yeah, he basically he still seems transfixed. He doesn't even react to the fact that his legs just smashed off, and he's basically just a top half right now.
We're terrible people.
Yeah.
I'm a rogue.
Well,
What do
you did come here to kill him, so it's not like you're. Okay, and then if you want to try to swing at the what's in the chair, you can.
Well, hell yeah, because they.
Alador, but you're going to be -4 because you're not looking.
For what? Because I'm not looking?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
She's armor class 0.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, man, I rolled a 20.
Nice.
So
Double
-4.
damage.
Open it up.
Damage. Oh, wait a minute. My bastard sword. So wait, that'll be a. Is she? I don't know. It's normal size.
Yeah, she's
There's the D8. Did you say double damage?
double damage. Yep, double your damage.
Get two.
Oh, okay, here it is. I'm gonna roll 2 at the same time. All right, 6 and a 3.
Well, it's
Oh, wait,
double,
no.
so 12.
Okay, 12.
Yeah, you get double the 6. Okay, so cool. All right, so you swing at her. You kind of get your shield up. You're not looking. You swing at the battle axe, but it's a really good. You kind of know where a person's head is. So you're swinging at a good angle to get her. Cool. All right, and so it's the next round. The rogue's approaching again this round. Let's roll initiative. 8 for her.
7.
Nice. So you guys go first.
All right. So attacking her without looking gives you a -4,
That's correct.
but she's still in the throne.
I don't know. Is she?
Ah, okay. I see how this is going to go. All right. So
You can get up with your eyes closed and swing it where you think the throne is. Basically, that's what you can do. I mean,
so I guess my question is, I'm wondering if I look like at the base of the throne where the feet would be, and just attack it that way, or is
still
that
-4.
okay?
It's -4
Way
unless you
around.
look at her, basically. If you want to take a chance to look at her and to take what might happen if you look at her, then you'll be able to attack normally. Otherwise, it's -4.
My save rolls have got me and another person killed, which by proxy got another person killed. So I'm gonna just try. Man, I'm gonna need an 18 to hit this biatch. All right, here we go. I got 118 and 1-4.
Nice.
Well, I actually did hit it once.
Fantastic.
For 3 points of damage because I rock.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
And our great axe wielding barbarian.
Do it.
And you get 2 attacks. Actually, you should get, yeah, you did a red roll too. So you should also get 2 attacks, right? 'Cause you're 3-2.
Yep. 6.
6 is not going to hit.
And
She's effectively armor class -4. I mean, what do you think about it? She's armor class 0.
a 10.
A 10? Okay.
10 minus.
Yeah. Yes, that doesn't hit. So basically, you're swinging at this chair, and you know you don't know that. I mean, you don't feel the satisfying thud of an axe going into a person. So you assume that you've missed. Okay, so both of you guys make a saving throw versus spell, but you'll get a +2.
+2. All right. Spell.
Ah, I'm way over.
No, over's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, +2.
I
So
get
the
a
number
plus-
that you need to make. So basically, if you need like a 12, then you'll need a 14. That's the +2 means. Or we
Okay.
want to do it.
Oh, so it's okay. So it's not a bonus then.
No, it's no. I'm sorry. It is a +2. They wrote it funny. It should be -2. So basically, yes, it's a bonus.
Okay.
It's 2
All right.
easier
So
than the
I rolled my save is 13. I rolled a 12, which means I got a 14. So I'm over, right?
Perfect. Yes,
So I'm-
you passed.
All right. Sweet.
I also got a
and
14.
you also
I was
passed.
11.
Perfect. So you both pass. Hold on. Just gonna go back to the thief. I guess she doesn't know you're there. Do a move silent for me.
All right, how does that work?
So you should have a percentage score. I think it's on the last page of your character sheet. And you want to roll that percentage or under.
Hold on, my computer's lagging a little bit.
It's good.
55.
Cool.
Hold on. I'm pulling up a dice roller on my phone because I'm not searching through my dice box. Where's that wizard's? Boy. Okay, so I'm gonna roll percentile. You said or under?
Or under, yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Nice. Okay, so she is not aware of your presence, so you do not need to make a save. Okay,
Nice.
so you'll be able to attack next round because you moved up on her now. So she kind of like lashes out with her hands, which are still somewhat clawish, at Alador, and hits you for 2 points of damage. And now we'll do initiative for the next round. She rolled a 4. Now this round, all you guys can attack. What's your initiative? Who's rolling it?
Alador, I
I
think.
rolled a 2.
Perfect. Go first.
Okay. I'm going to take a swing at her. Or at the throne. I got a 12.
Which is an 8, so I don't think that's going to hit. How about Celia? You're muted.
Still at -4, right?
You're not going to look at her.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm not going to hit this time.
Good luck.
I rolled double 5s. I missed like hell.
Nice. Okay, and the road coming up from behind, our thief. You get +4 to hit because you're backstabbing, and I think you're at 3 times the damage if you hit.
Just out of curiosity, are barbarians holding up his shield, right? Towards her?
Yep.
Yeah, he's blocking his face with the shield.
What can I see off the reflection off the shield?
That's a good question. Yeah, you could probably see her with that eyes. He's not actually trying to reflect it on her, but you can just see enough. There is a woman, a very beautiful woman, sitting in the throne. Let's see what it says about her. She now, even though I remember when you first walked in 2 rounds ago, she looked like a skeletal woman. Now she looks like a voluptuous young lady. She is incredibly beautiful, and she has a interesting feature, which is a singular. Well, she has 2 normal eyes, obviously. And she has a 3rd eye in the center of her forehead that is solid black.
That looks like a good stabbing target.
Yeah. Get it from the back.
That looks like a good stabbable target. Let's go ahead, and I'm at a +4 because of
No, not if
No,
you,
you
you
said-
won't, you'll have to. You'll only if you backstab her. If you want to stab through the chair, you're +4. If you want to cover on the front and make a called shot, you could do that, but then you have to look at her.
No, I was gonna go around the chair. I was just making a chair. I was just asking about what you look like to see
Yeah.
what I was stabbing before I decided to stab it.
Mhm.
That's an 8.
So it's 12, which probably doesn't hit. It's armor class 0.
Yeah.
So you do not hit. You stab through the chair, and probably like maybe she's leaning forward, or it comes in through here or something. You're trying to get her on the thing, and you don't make contact with the dagger. Cool. That's her turn. All 3 of you make now a saving throw versus spells. At +2. Add +2 to your roll.
I don't think I made it this time.
Oh no, I did not either.
You gotta
Oh,
go.
2.
You gotta go over, right? You said.
Yeah.
Over for the save,
Yeah.
but you get +2 to your roll.
Made it by 1.
Okay, cool. You guys both failed?
Yeah, I got a natural 2, which is 4.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
I need an 11.
So you feel inside your brain that she's calling to you and telling you, look at me, I'm very beautiful. And you turn your heads and you both look at her. What's that?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically you see your barbarian friend drop his shield, and the other one has his sword, and he kind of like drops it and looks at her. And you guys are both charmed, and you're staring at her. And let's see. You must make a save, another save versus spell. No, I'm sorry, save versus paralyzation.
Paralyzation. Okay. I'm good.
Okay. So you're not paralyzed, but you are still staring at her because you're charmed.
Staring at the boobies.
How about Alador?
That's against
Paralyzed.
Constitution, right?
Yeah, it's affected by Constitution.
All right. I passed.
Cool. All right.
20.
So you're both charmed and you're staring at her, but you're not affected by her gaze at this point. And our thief is not affected at all. Since neither one of you is affected, she can't do that. So she's just going to reach forward with her 2 hands and like scratch at your faces. So first at Alador, also 20 and 4. Okay, so she hits Alador, not Cilio. You take 6 points of damage from being scratched in the face by this beautiful woman, and now her fingernails are covered in blood. And it's your turn. But you can't attack her because you're charmed. So you can make another save at -3.
We're at
Please
minus.
make your save.
Yeah, now you're -3 instead of +2. -3 to your roll, basically, for the charm.
All right. I got a 14 and an 18.
Why'd you roll twice? You have to make a saving throw. You can't attack her, you're charmed.
All right.
So you got a 14. The first one you rolled was 14.
And,
-3 would be at 11. Did that make a save for you versus spell?
on 11?
Yeah.
No, I need a 13.
Okay, so you failed that.
Or
How about Alador? Save versus spell?
Yeah.
We're getting +2, right?
No, -3 this time because you're already charmed. Now you're trying to break
I
the
failed.
charm. Okay,
I failed.
so you're both charmed still. So you're both standing there, transfixed by her incredible beauty.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna fly. Using the mirror, I'm actually gonna, as like a look, my little hand mirror, I'm gonna actually come around front looking through the hand mirror. And I'll take whatever associated penalties. I'm just gonna try to stab her in that third eye.
Okay, so since you're going through the mirror, you're going to be -4 and then -3 for the called shot, so -7.
Nat 20, please. The 17 probably missed.
No,
Why
10
am I-
doesn't hit. Okay, yeah, you stab at her, she moves her head out of the way.
Would you idiots do something?
Okay, so go ahead and make a save at +2 versus charm.
19 made it.
Nice. Okay, you are not charmed. Okay, let's see. Initiative for the next round. You guys can't stop staring at her beauty. 7.
4.
Okay, get to go first. Go ahead and make another save. Now, actually, you're -6.
Ooh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a 4 for me. A natural 10.
yeah. I got 11.
This one is the paralyzation save.
Doesn't matter. I still failed the shit out of it.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so you Dysalio, you lose 5 points of constitution, and your feet lock to the ground, and you're starting to turn to stone.
Nice.
And Elador, you lose 2 points, and same thing. Your feet are starting to turn to stone. And let's see. What would the rogue like to do?
The only thing I can do at this point, I'm gonna try to stab her. Not doing a cold shot, just trying to stab her.
Okay, through the mirror, or you want to look at her?
Yeah, through the mirror.
Okay, so
I missed.
-4 then. Okay.
I
All right,
missed.
you stab her. Okay. All right. Well, she's going to actually try to attack you. I think the rogue's sure the one stabbing at her at this point. So
Yep.
she reaches out with her hands and hits you twice for 2 points and for 3 points. So 5 points of damage with her scratching at you.
All right.
She's kind of laughing. And you see that she's getting almost looks like she's looking at it in the mirror. She's almost getting like more like color in her skin. Looks like she's getting more enlivened by the happenings here. And I guess initiative again. 8.
8.
Okay, simultaneous. What would you like to do? Go ahead. You guys can save again. Do the con save first. -3 this time only.
On save.
All right. I got 15.
Cool.
18 -3.
Okay. Actually, that's fine. It actually worked out perfectly because she can actually only drain one of you per round. I messed up, so we'll say it since you failed the second time. I won't drain any more damage. One of you got drained last round, one this round. Read that wrong. Perfect. And you can try to break the charm as well if you want with a -6.
All right. I can break it.
Yeah, if you roll -6. I mean, roll -6 on your roll, but if you hit it, then you.
I got a natural 5, so.
Okay.
Oh shit! I don't think I got it. It's the which. Hold on. Which one am I rolling against?
Paralyzation. No, magic. Sorry.
So spell.
Spell. Yep.
No. I almost got it.
Okay. You're starting to feel like you're shaking out of it, but it doesn't quite make it for you. All right, our thief, what would you like to do? Get your mirror.
I wonder.
Wondering.
How hard would you say it would be to like body check at least one of these guys to the ground?
You have to make a strength.
Last time we tried that, we broke a guy's legs, and my feet are already made of stone. So
Good, right? The feet are stone on the ground, yes. You may break their legs.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just take another slash at her through the mirror.
Oh, man. I want to see some broken feet. I imagine like you look like you're about to do it, and he's like, no.
Hey, I get that look of commitment for like 5 seconds, and then I get that look, no, that'd be really stupid.
Okay.
The actual fuck, that's a 2.
So you stab
I
at her. You're just like thinking, I mean, you're basically looking in a mirror, and you're trying to stab at her, and you're just not even coming close. It's like, it's just way too much. Okay, so she's going to actually attack you again, because she's trying to...
Wait, well, nat ones twice, please.
And I think she actually hits you both times again. 4, 2, and 4. So 6 points of damage to Ratchy from the demon princess as she cackles and continues to drain life from your friends.
Ugh.
And the next round. She rolled a 1. What you got for
Is that good or bad?
it's good for her.
Damn.
What'd you guys get?
4.
Okay, so she goes first. All right, so she's going to drain Decilio. Only 1 point. She drains 1 point of your constitution. And then she's going to attack the rogue twice more again, and she scratches you and hits you twice. 2 and 1, so 3 points of damage to the rogue as well. So you're getting all kinds of scratched up.
Yeah.
Then it's on you guys.
I'm literally at half health.
Yeah, from scratches.
Well, no, I took 2 points earlier from from scratches.
Yeah, she's. Yeah. Okay. So if you guys want to try to break the spell, you can again. It's -3 to your save.
If only we had a wizard. Oh wait, we did.
Imp span.
14 minus 3, 11. Well,
You need a 12.
my intelligence is +1 because of my age, so that would be a fail, I believe. I'm trying to go.
No, +1 is good though.
Okay, +1 to, okay.
Yeah, +1 in this case is good.
So 11, 12. So then I'm 1 over.
All right, you shake it off, and you can attack if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna swing with my axe. I'm gonna take 2 attacks.
Okay. What, are you just hacking at her?
I'm hacking at her. Well, okay.
You've also seen her now, so you see this beautiful woman. She's basically standing in front of the throne, scratching you, and she's got a beautiful face, except she also has this eye in the center of her head. Okay, you're attacking her.
I got a 1 and a 17. So the
Okay,
17
hits.
All right, and for damage, D8. 2
Nice.
+1. 3.
Okay. 3.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you're hacking at her. It doesn't look like it's really affecting her that much. Like you just literally like chopped her with an axe, and it just she kind of like doesn't seem to be fazed by it. How about Decilio?
No, I rolled a 4. I'm not. I'm still charmed.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Against my-
You're both stuck to the ground still too, so you got to make that. Well, you can do it when she's on her turn. It's fine. Go ahead.
Against my better judgment, because I can't hit a damn thing through the mirror, I'm gonna turn around and try to stab at that third eye.
Okay, -3 for a called shot.
Ooh. 20.
20. That should hit. You rolled a 20 or a 20 total?
Rolled the 20.
Oh, so natural 20.
Mhm.
Oh, so yes, that definitely hits. Always hits. Okay, cool. So you spin around, finally taking the risk, and you stab into the third eye. And
Hold on, I'm looking up the damage right now.
it doesn't matter.
Oh.
I get to read the thing, the epilogue thing. She moves not. With her two normal eyes of surpassing beauty, she stares silently at you, her face blank and white. A change sweeps over her. From the ruin of the Gorgon's third eye, dark fluid runs down her face, of inhuman perfection, like black tears. The slow dew falls from shattered organ. Then she begins to age. As the dark fluid runs from the ribbon orb, so the stolen life force drains from her body. Her skin darkens and roughens 1,000 wrinkles. Withered dew laps beneath her chin. Glowing eyes become lusterless and milky. The superb bosom sags and shrinks. Sleek limbs become scrawny, and for a moment, the dwarfed, withered form a tiny woman. Then she falls into dust, and she's dead.
And the rogue just saved y'all's asses.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Beck.
So yeah, if you guys were transfixed, you're now no longer. All the moaning and stuff from the statues goes away. Like basically the spell is gone. You're probably gonna immediately. You're both, because of your feet got turned to stone. You're gonna at least both lose 3 points of dex permanently because your feet don't really heal properly. They're not stone anymore, but they're kind of like deformed because of the thing. But yeah, you look down on the ground too, and by the way, you see a golden mask that kind of looks like her face, and in the center of it is a sapphire, a black sapphire. It looks like it'd be very, very valuable.
Yeah, that's going in the backpack.
And also, your Gomer is there. He's basically half a man. Yeah, so you still see him laying on the ground. Basically, from his waist down, got destroyed. So he's still alive, like his intestines are kind of hanging out. And he's looking at you.
I'm gonna walk over there while the other two are getting their bearings and be like, "Hey, do you remember me?"
Yeah, he looks at you, and he's like, his lips are moving, but he can't really speak. But you
Yeah,
can see
fuck you,
that he
man.
recognizes you.
I did that. That's
Yeah.
not right.
Do you say that as you're getting your balance back as I go to stab him in the throat with a dagger?
Okay, so you
Because I will pull off if you tell me. If you want the satisfaction, I'll give it to you.
What? Wait a minute. Why? Were we supposed to kill Gomer?
Yeah, we made
He
note
asked
of
you
it.
to chop his head off and put it on a stick.
Oh yeah. Then go ahead.
All right.
I'll let you have it.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you kill Gomer. Do you chop his head off and put it on a stick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kill
Whatever
him
they
right
say.
there.
We'll put it on a stick. We'll put it on the we'll put it on the end of the barbarian, the wood end of the barbarian's axe there.
Okay. All right. Nice. And also, you see on his hand that signet ring. And when you place his head on the stick, you're suddenly all of your you receive the knowledge of where that treasure is that you can recover with the ring. It's like given to you through like a prophecy in your brain. And yeah,
Woo, I'm
so there
rich.
you go. You did it. Yeah, you guys are going to be quite wealthy. The mask itself is worth over 10,000 gold pieces, and also that a stone that aged you no longer will age you, and it's also worth a lot of money. So, yeah, success. Good job,
I'm
guys.
still 60 though, right? I'm still in my 60s.
You are still old, and you have negative on your dex because your feet never quite they weren't like stone all the way through. They were kind of more on the surface. So kind of like when they kind of broke off when you started to move, and your feet are now like deformed. But you're not dead.
Nice.
And that's the positive thing.
I am.
Yes, you are. Sorry.
Moment of silence for the wizard, everybody. Now
Yeah.
let's go spin.
Yeah, very good, guys. All
Oh
right.
yeah.
I think we'll end the broadcast. Let's
Thanks
see.
for
if I can
running.
get
It was
back to it.
cool.